Hello, hello. I'm here. It's not a joke. Hello, 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 hello. Why does it tell me to swipe, swipe, swipe? Gift gallery. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. I gotta wait for this thing to go. Let me see. Hey, Cindy. Thank you. How are you doing? I'm trying to update my goals. I gotta do whatever they want me to do. How's everyone doing? Edit gift goal. Lord help me. Okay, we gotta get rid of the hand hearts. So what's everyone been up to? I missed you guys. Thank you for the heart me. There we go. Update, update, update. I have to fix this because TikTok, I haven't been on to do it. I tried to do it beforehand. Hey, Miss Ozark, how are you? Who's in here? Catherine. Sandra, long time no talk. Becky, hi. Christy, hi. If I miss anyone, hello, hello. Let me share this to the group. Let me share it to a few people. Oh, okay, yes. Hey, Michelle. Hi. What am I doing? I have to do this. And we are live on both platforms. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Christine. I'm rested up. Kayla, hi. Hi, Michelle. Am I on Charge with Change? I am over here on this platform. I'm on Charge with Change. I'm just trying to get back into the swing of this. Oh my God, thank you for that. Thank you. Thanks, Chris. I saw it. I was looking at this one. Look, I was looking over here. Curly, there you go. Hey, kitty. Yeah, I did in my other phone. I was looking at I'm setting up my other phone and I saw it. It popped right up. It was so cute. Hey, Kara. How's everyone doing? Kayla, thank you. Thank you so much. Lisa, Dash Mom, hey. Thanks for the repost, Curly. Oh my Lord, we're survived. We're here. We survived. We finally got home. Thanks, Miss Ozark. Thank you, everyone, for the heart me's. Kayla, how are you? Jenny. Alma, hi, friend. My husband's in there playing with the dog. Oh my gosh. You think this dog would be tired? Christy was just in there. I'm doing good. I'm here, Kayla. I'm here. Don't ask me how, but we're here. I tried to find in here. Oh my God. You tried to don't send me no airplanes. No, I'm done with airplanes, airports, people, hotels. I'm done. I don't want to go anywhere. I'm staying right where I am. Thank you, Kayla. I did post some pictures in the group, and I'll show some here of this shower. It was so beautiful. Thank God that went well. So look, I have my favors around me. Are these adorable, the favors? Their little mirror. And I didn't even know this. This is how, Christine, I was so exhausted. I didn't know there was really perfume in there. I thought it was just the holder, but there's perfume in them. They're so pretty, the favors. Oh, Alma, I'm done. I'm done. And then they had these for the guys. Look at this for the guys. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. And it just says, thank you for being our guest at Angelina and Vinny's baby shower. Oh, I know, Lisa. Everything was so beautiful. Hey, Parker. Hey, Emma. How are you? Look, these are for the guys. Her name is Aurora Grace. Aurora Grace. Look at that. Are they beautiful? Wait. Like everything was so beautiful. I want your gold butter. It is. So Grace is after her grandma that passed away that she was very close with. And look at this. These were the napkin holders. Like there wasn't anything that was not decorated. Like the whole, everything was decorated. So it was it was a beautiful event, thank God. Jim, hey friend. Oh, and I have to tell everybody something, including my daughter. Next time, swipe left. What? What's it saying? Swipe left. Why? No filter comments? I don't know what that means. Next time I go to buy shoes or Jim sends me shoes, ask me to look in my closet because I found a really pretty pair of dress shoes that would have went perfect with that dress and would have been more comfortable than what I wore. I had a pair and I'll probably never use them now. Oh my God, Lisa, absolutely. That baby shower was over the top. Chris, I found a beautiful pair of shoes that are brand new and I forgot I had them and they were dress shoes. They probably would have been more comfortable than what I wore. But I didn't look in my closet. I just ordered new. Next baby shower, right, Cindy? I can't believe I went to put these away with all my dress shoes and I thought I only had black. And there was a nice tan pair. Oh, Curly, I need to control. I need another closet built. Oh my gosh, next wedding. I know, right? Oh, but it was beautiful. It was so nice. Wear them around the porch. Yeah, maybe I will. No. Wait, and then today, I'm sitting in the living room around 3 o'clock, I think. 3 or 4. And all of a sudden, everything shuts off. And I'm like, what's going on? We lost power. We lost power for like an hour. Like nothing. Heels, yeah, they're little heels. They're nice little heels. I don't wear the high heels anymore. Your outfit look great. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kitty. Alma, somebody has a curse on us because we had no power. Vince needed his oxygen. Not that we have portable tanks, but to set that up, what a mess. I'm like, what else is going to happen? It was an eventful trip. It really was. Lucky, like I said, the baby shower went perfect. I couldn't have asked for a more perfect day, baby shower. Like that was the perfect, and that's all that matters. I can't wait for the photographers because there was 2 photographers to come with the bring the pictures to us. Like we're gonna have them sent to us. Oh no, Dan's here. Oh wait, this hand. Dan's here.
Uh-oh.
I know. I'm afraid. What does it? Oh my God! I love. I am now wearing Missing in the USA shirt.
Oh
Dan's
my
shirt.
God. We
Go
were.
Dan. Go Dan. That's his shirt. Yes.
Dan, can you make us a picture? Does everybody remember that movie? My mom doesn't remember it. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles with Martin Short and John Candy. Does everybody remember that movie? That was me and Mom. We need a picture of us.
With those Ozark said yes.
As Martin Short, and I was Martin Short and she was John Candy.
What a mess. What a mess.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
And hotels.
See, everybody's saying yes, and Parker said it was a great movie. She needs to watch it. Go pee her pants. Yeah, but it's really funny, Mom. And considering what we went through this weekend, you'd find it even funnier. There's this scene where Steve Martin is like at his wit's end and he's at the counter trying to get a rental car, and
Yeah.
he drops more F-bombs than you've ever heard in your life. This
More
lady.
than I did this weekend?
Yes. Yes.
I gotta watch it.
It's so funny.
I
I
kind
can't
of remember it. Did they get like in a van or something to travel or
they
no?
got they got every mode of transportation to travel because they couldn't get where
Oh,
they were going.
I thought it was like,
John Candy's character was
that movie's great
a
too.
shower ring salesman. He sold the little plastic shower rings. That's his whole job.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't that sound familiar? No.
No,
Do you
but
remember
I might still be recovering from this weekend.
the rental car caught fire
Oh my God. Oh, okay. Put what rental car
in the movie?
in the movie? Where
Why
were
you
you
put me in the
at?
big box?
Wait, where are you?
Where do you think I am?
Oh,
I'm
I
in,
was like, what's that background? But now
I'm
I know.
stuck in Philadelphia.
No, I didn't know that background. I'm like, what does she have? A filter?
No, I'm in
That's
the
why I had to
backyard.
put. That's why I had to put you there. I'm like, where is she? But I know where you're at now. I see the pole thing. The pole.
You could put me like next to you, but don't put me in the
I
big
know. I
box.
got to figure this all out, man. This is like, Jeannie, are you coming up? Was that a true request? Are you messing with me, girlfriend? You're welcome. Anybody's welcome. I don't know if you want to be near us at this point.
Stay
No.
away, we're
Okay.
cursed.
I can't. I don't know why it won't just do 2 boxes. Like the next one is just a little box. We'll leave it. Maybe Ray will pop in or what a disaster.
Where they asked what happened with the hotel and plane. Where do we
So we have
start?
54 people in here who want to hear our mess.
Where do we begin? Oh
I'm going to
my
turn it over to
God.
Christy. She could tell the story better. This is
Do I start with me being sick the night before, or do I start with the what you call it? Parking garage.
no, start with you being sick the night before or the
Oh
morning,
my
whatever
God.
you were.
So the night
We're
before,
starting from the beginning.
okay, we're going to start with the prequel. The prequel was me waking up at 2:30 in the morning. We needed to leave at 8 a.m., so I needed to get up at 6. But I wake up at 2:30 a.m. and I have a burning in my like esophagus. So wait, oh, and I'm wearing my just doing my best shirt because it's appropriate for the occasion.
Oh
Because
yeah.
me and mom are just doing our best to get by.
Do you
But I
see what
got like,
Elvis said? No,
what?
you aren't cursed. Just a comedian angel having fun testing you both.
No,
Oh my God, Alma.
no, Alma, I love you,
He's
but
grounded.
even he wouldn't do this to us. It's a curse. It's an enemy that doesn't like us that put a curse on us. So I had like a burning like right here. So like acid reflux kind of burning. But I also got like extremely nauseous. And I'm like, I get up at 2:30 in the morning and I'm like in the bathroom, like gagging. Like I was gonna throw up. And I'm like sweating and I'm like, oh my God, I got the stomach virus. How am I gonna tell my mom? We're not gonna be able to go. I'm not gonna be able to go. She's not gonna go without me. What are we gonna do? And I felt so sick. I'm like, I got the E. coli. I got the thing that's going around the country. I'm going to be sick. I'm not going to go. So I remembered I had Zofran. So I took some Zofran and I went back to bed. I woke up again like 5:30, still felt a little sick, took some more medicine. And then I felt fine.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so then we left on time at 8 and we get to the airport. And what's so funny? Oh God. Oh
You're killing
God.
me. I can't. Marge and Christy Marie, planes, trains, and automobiles. Look at her face.
But that's the best one. Oh my God. Please send me that.
Dan, are you crazy?
Please send me
Oh
that. That
my God.
is
I'm
perfect.
tempted.
Thank you, Dan.
You
That
don't
is,
tell him to do something, he does it, Marge. Speaking of the virus, you got to be careful. You know
thank you,
what, Emma? I
Dan.
haven't been eating them. I really haven't, Emma. I'm not eating them that much anymore. Dan, is he here? Dan, oh my God. Nikki, I
Dan,
love
I
you.
love it. Oh, tell Nikki I love her for doing that. It's so good.
Oh my God. I
Izzy.
stopped eating them. I was buying pre-made like from like Zaxby's, stuff like that, but I haven't been doing the salad thing. So we should be oh, you asked me to send you this. But go
Uh,
ahead, finish up.
anyway, so we get to the parking garage at the airport, and it always takes a while to find parking there for some reason at Orlando Airport,
Not
but
that one.
it was bad. Like it took us like 30 to 40 minutes to find a
40
parking space.
minutes. I timed it.
I was like,
42.
what the heck? Like, this is horrible. Like, we need to get to the plane. Anyways, so we finally found a parking spot like 10 million miles away from the elevator, but whatever. And so everything was fine. We went, we got to the gate on time. Like security wasn't long. Everything was good. We get on the
Wait, we
plane.
made it through security with neither one of us getting stopped.
Oh, yeah, but I had to take my shoes off. I got stopped this time.
Oh, that's right. You
Remember?
did. Your shoes. Yeah.
I got the random security beep and he said, "You got to take off your shoes." And I wasn't planning on taking off my shoes because you don't have to take off shoes anymore. So I didn't have socks on. I had little sandals on. And I went, "I got to take my shoes off?"
Yeah,
And he
you
was like,
did.
"Yeah." And I was like, "Oh, I had bare feet and that disgusting
Yeah.
airport. Oh, and I had to put them in the x-ray machine and walk around with no shoes on. That was a sign. And then so we were fine. So we get on the airplane and we were all excited because I don't even know how I did it. I didn't even know I booked us an exit row. Like it wasn't intentional. I just picked two seats and it turned out that it was the exit row. So we had all this leg room, da da da.
Yeah.
And then, but we're sitting there and we're sitting there and we're sitting there. And I'm like, we were supposed to take off at 10:44. And we're sitting there and I'm like, what is going on? And people are starting to like whisper and I'm like, what's going on? And then the flight attendant was sitting across from me on the exit row and she's like, oh, don't worry. It's probably just like a loose screw or something. It happens all the time. And I'm like,
Loose screw.
oh, okay. A loose screw. I hope it's not an important one. And we're sitting there and we're sitting there. And then all of a sudden, the pilot comes on and he says, "We're really sorry. There's a problem with the airplane. We have to find a new airplane. So we're going to need you all to get off of the airplane and then we'll find you a new plane and get you on your way." And me and my mom at that point, we just laughed.
Wait, what did I say to her though? To the stewardess, remember? I said, just tell the pilot to take a chance. Just chance.
Oh yeah, she's telling them, I'd rather you just take
Take
a
a
chance
chance.
and fly. Like, can you? It
Just
can't.
take a chance.
If it's just a screw, like we can, just take a chance. Oh my god!
She looked at me like, are you
I was like,
crazy?
no, we're not taking a
Take a
chance.
chance. We got this, I told her.
No. So we get off the plane. Everybody gets off the plane. And then they moved our gate. And then we were actually quite surprised at how fast they found us a new plane because I'm texting my niece and nephew and I'm like, oh my God, you won't believe this. We have to get off the plane. Da, 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 da. We got deboard, what did I say? I said we got deboarded. My nephew said, well, at least you didn't get deported. And then he said, where are they just going to find you another plane? And I was like, I hope not in the junkyard. So we're laughing, we're like, oh, whatever. And then so we get on the new plane and we go and it's fine. Everything's fine. And then we get to the Philadelphia area and the pilot comes on and he says, okay, well, there's a really bad storm cell right over the Philadelphia airport. So we can't land yet. We're going to have to circle the airport for a while. So just hang tight. And as soon as the storm cell clears out, then we can land. And we're just like, are you kidding? Like, really? Are you kidding me? So we're circling for like half an hour. We're circling the damn airport. And the flight attendant is looking at her phone and she's laughing and she's like, "You want to see what we're doing?" And this is the same lady who told me it was just a screw. And she shows us her phone and she's got the flight
Radar.
radar map, whatever you want to call it, on her phone. And you could see the path we've been taking. And it's just a figure 8 over and over, around and around and around. Like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God. So then finally we're able to land and we're going down the tarmac and he goes, "Okay, well, we're at the airport, but the problem is the gate's not open. So we just have to hang tight and for the gate to be open for you to be able to get off the plane." So we're like,
Yeah, Mel.
okay, okay. So I think it was like another half an hour, right?
Yeah.
And then we finally get off the plane.
And the plane was filling up with the smoke from the air conditioner. It looked
It
like
was, yeah, it wasn't smoke. It looked like smoke. It was
yeah,
like the condensation
condensation. Yeah.
from the AC unit, but it
Oh,
looked like
Jim, hold on. It gets better, Jim. Wait.
it looked like smoke. And it was funny because my nephew had texted me. He's like, "I hope you guys don't end up on the island from that show Lost." And I was like, "Yeah, we don't need no smoke monsters." And then all of a sudden smoke starts pouring. It looked like smoke was pouring into the cabin. And then she took a video of it. She
Wait,
sent
here
it to
it
him. And I
is.
said,
Look, there it is. Look, you can see the
"Wait,
smoke. Like, see
you
it?
see, yeah, hold still." Yeah. So I said to my nephew, "Oh, look, the smoke monster got on the plane." Ha. So we're still laughing at this point. I don't know how, but we're still
Yeah.
laughing. And then we get off the plane and then we take the shuttle, we take a bus to the rental car place. And then we go to the rental car place and I check in and she goes, "Oh, your Jeep is over there." Cause I think some of you remember I
Look
told
at
you
that.
I rented
Danica.
a Jeep Wrangler. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm all excited for my Jeep Wrangler, and I'm walking over, and she goes, "It's right over there." And I look over, get your picture ready, Mom.
Wait a minute.
I look at it and I go, "That's mine. You want me to drive that?" It was a big bird yellow Jeep Wrangler. It was a banana yellow Jeep Wrangler, and I was like, ah.
Vicky.
No, like no, I can't
Oh my
drive
God.
that.
Sweetie, Miss Ozark, yes. Oh,
I was
Kayla.
like I was like, "Do I have to take that one?" And she was like, "Well, no, no, no. Go pick another one. They're all in the back. Just take whichever one you want." I'm like,
Take one.
"Okay." So we go in the back. There's a whole bunch of Jeeps. But I'm looking at them and I'm like, I didn't realize like how high these Jeeps are off the ground, like how big the
I
tires
wanted to
are.
choke my daughter.
I didn't know. And they didn't have the step bar, the step bar that you step on to get into the Jeep. So we like literally were like rock climbing to get into the Jeep, like holding on to the handle and lifting our legs. And I'm like, should I trade it in? Like, this is going to be a problem. And she's like, no, 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 it'll be fine. I'm like, I don't know. She's like, it's fine. It's fine. I was like, okay. So we go, and then we go to check into the hotel.
Mickey, that would be X-rated because my legs were everywhere, especially in
Oh,
a dress.
why did I leave with that Jeep? Why didn't we trade it for something else?
You
I
should have
don't
seen me at
know.
the country club, friend.
Because it became a problem later. Like the first time you climb into it, you're like, I can do it. The 15th time you climb in and out of it, you just ready to,
Oh,
give it up.
ML, it gets worse. Don't worry.
So we get the giant Jeep, and then we go to the hotel. So we walk into the hotel. Now, mind you, we'd stay there before, so whatever. We're like, okay. So
ML.
I walk in and I'm like, why is it so dark in here? The lights are out. Oh my God. Like, is the power out? And I went, oh my God, the storm. So we go walk in. It's pitch black in the hotel.
Look at
Oh
Dan.
my
Look
God.
at Dan. Dan, you're killing me. I can't. Oh my God.
I should have drank. We didn't drink the whole
We should
time. We
have
should have
drank.
drank.
We should have. Good.
We should have. I don't know how we didn't drink. So we walk in, the power's out. The power's out at the hotel. The hotel has no power. So I'm like, was the storm that bad? Like, I guess the storm that we had to fly circles around the airport, I guess the storm knocked the power out. I'm like, oh my God. So I'm like, so the guy's like, you can still check in. I'm like, what's the story with the power? He said, well, we were told it'll be back on by 6 p.m. I'm like, that's perfect. I'm like, perfect. Because we're going to just check in,
And go to
drop our
dinner.
bags. We're going to
Visit
go
the kids.
visit my niece and nephew. We're not going to be back till later anyway. Okay, fine. So he had his little laptop that still had some battery power left, so he was able to check us in. But the problem was our room was on the second floor, which I guess is better than it being on like the fourth or fifth floor because we had to take the stairs with our suitcases.
Well, we didn't have to. You said leave them
But
in
we
the car, and
did.
I said let's just go
Yeah,
to the room.
she said, let's bring our bags to the room. And I'm looking at her and I'm just like, okay, that's what you want. Okay.
Work out.
So we carry our bags, check in a dark room. Okay. So then we go visit. We go climb back into the Jeep. Oh, we stopped at Wawa,
No,
and at one point we
on the way
stopped at
there.
Wawa.
No, and
I
that
don't
was on the way
remember.
back. No,
Okay,
that
I
was
don't
after we
know.
leave the house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, now we
Anyways,
go to everything was still fine.
okay. So we go to the house, and everything's fine. We're hanging out. We're eating food. We're having a good time. We're chit chatting. It's all great. I get a text message from Wyndham Resorts and it says, thank you for checking into Wyndham Resorts. We hope you have a great stay. If you have any questions, you can reply back to this text message. So I replied back and I said, hey, is the power back on at our.
Oh, she paused. 1 second, she might have got a call. ML, you can't make this up. And it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse.
It said something about making hand gestures.
TikTok?
Did I make rude hand gestures?
No.
I mean, I make a lot of hand gestures. That's me. I'm
Let's say you
Italian.
did. Hey, back porch.
That's why I went teacup. It sent me a
Ah,
message. It said something about hand gestures, but I didn't read the whole message. It was a whole paragraph.
it didn't say nothing
And
for me.
I'll try not to be so
Don't use your
expressive
hands.
with my Italian
Oh my
hands.
God.
Jeez Louise,
Back
I'm just
porch.
doing my best.
I'm doing my best. Thank you.
So
So the text
so they
message.
text me and I says the power back on at my hotel and they replied back and they said, yep, the power issue at your hotel has been fully resolved.
Thank
And I
you,
was
back
like,
porch.
I'm like, cool. And I'm like, Mom, they said the power's back on at our hotel. Yay, woo. So when we go back, it'll be great. So we stayed a little longer. And then I think we went back. I think we got there like 9, right? 9.
Yeah.
And then we pull up. And as soon as we pull up, the whole resort, like the whole parking lot, everything. What is that? Oh my God. My screw is loose. Look at my face. That's the face I make. Ah,
Oh, God.
so the whole place is pitch black. The parking lot, the street, the hotel, everything. I'm like, oh my God, Mom, the power's still out. But they told me the power's on. But there's no way. And there's people just pouring out of the hotel with their rolling suitcases. I'm like, oh my God, the power's out. So we had to turn now it's 9 p.m. So there's no sunlight. So like it's pitch black. So all we have is our little flashlights on our phones. And we go back into the hotel and I go like this. And the guy's like, I don't know. They told me 6 o'clock, but it's not back on. And I'm like, I got a text message that said it's back on. And then I was pissed off. So I walked away. But my mom, you heard the guy say what?
So I heard him say, I don't know how they didn't get a text message because there's no power. They couldn't have got any.
Our systems are down
Yeah,
or
the
something.
systems are down.
And then as I'm walking by, these two schmucks that are in the lobby area, I'll call it, that work there are like laughing and they're like, yeah, they got a text message.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. So we go back up the stairs, we get our suitcases, we come back down the stairs, and I roll my ass to the front desk and I pull up my phone and I said, by the way, I just want you to see. And I showed him the text message that I received. And then I read out loud as I could so the two ding dongs in the lobby could hear me. It says the power issue at your hotel has been fully resolved. And the guy's like, well, I don't know who sent that. We didn't send that. I don't know who sent that. I said, well, maybe you should know. And maybe you should let them know they're sending out the wrong information. He's like, I don't even know where that came from. I don't know how you got that. I don't know who to talk to. I'm like, well, I just want you to know that that's, I wasn't making it up. I got a text message say,
Yep.
So then the two guys got real quiet and they shut up real quick.
It was kind of scary pulling up there. Like, it was pitch black. There was not one little lantern, nothing.
No, there was no light. And then, we're walking out and this couple's pulling in for the first time and they're like, what's going on? I'm like, the power's out. And they're like, well, like, how long is it going to be out? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
But
they're
but
asking
we
us.
checked in earlier and they told us it would be back on at 6 p.m. and now it's 9 and they still have no idea. He's like, well, what am I going to do? I paid money. I'm like, so did we. Like, good luck, pal. And I like, what was, so I had asked the guy at the desk, I'm like, well, what do I do for a refund? And he said, you booked through Travelocity, so you have to contact them. I said, okay, fine. So we go climb back into the Jeep and we're sitting in the Jeep in the pitch black. I mean, luckily we had the
Carried our
headlights.
luggage down the steps.
Carried our luggage, da-da-da. So then I called Travelocity. And every time you call, it's like, you're on hold for a while because then you got to like talk to the one person. Like you got to press 3 and then you got to press 6 and then you got to put in your itinerary number and then you got to put in your phone number and then you got to wait on hold and then you got to talk to a person and then they got to transfer you to the right person. And I'm like, yeah, this is taking a really long time. So they're like, okay, finally got somebody and they're like, we're so sorry that this happened. We're going to find you another hotel. We're going to find you another hotel. Don't you worry. So he says, okay, I found you a hotel at the Philadelphia Extended Suites Hotel, but all they have is one bed and a sofa bed. And I was like, okay, like whatever, I'll sleep on the sofa bed. So I put it in my GPS and it was right nearby. It was only a couple minutes away. So I'm like, I'm going to drive over here while he's making the reservation. So I drive over there and I pull up and I'm like, no, we can't stay here. And the guy's on the phone with me. I'm like, we can't stay here. I'm like, there's like people outside smoking drugs. There's like women who look like they're selling themselves. I'm like, I can't. No, I can't. We can't stay here. No. And he's like, okay. I'll find you another hotel. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. So he puts me on hold for like forever again. And then he says, okay, I found you a room at the Doubletree Hotel. It's more expensive than the original one, but we're going to cover the difference for you. Yes. I said, okay, perfect. Thank you so much. You're so nice. Thank you. So I drive, he sends me the itinerary number. He confirms everything. We drive over there. We can't find parking. I find parking in the back where, where the back where like in the dumpsters where you find dead bodies and stuff. Like that's where we parked. Oh, sorry.
It's not right for me. I don't know what they'll do.
And then, and then we found Nancy Guthrie. No, I'm kidding. And then, so then we rolled our suitcases all the way around the building. There's people everywhere. And it's like 11 o'clock at night now. And I'm like, why is there people just like everywhere? Just like in the lobby, outside.
They were having drinks out there.
Check in. I'm like, what's going on here? So I go to check. We go to check in. I said, Mom, go sit down. Like, take the bags. There's a couch over there. Go sit down. I'll take care of checking in. Just relax a little bit, So I'm in line to check in, and I'm like, this is a really long check-in line for 11 p.m. at night. This is really weird. So I hear this couple that is at the desk checking in, and they're like, "What do you mean? What do you mean? My credit card got charged $245. And what do you mean? And I know it's not your fault, but like, what are we supposed to do now?" And I'm like, "Ooh, that sucks. They don't have a reservation." I'm like, "I got my reservation in my hand." And I walk up and I show the guy my reservation. He went like this. And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "We're overbooked." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he said, "I don't know why, but like these third party travel companies keep booking people here. We're already booked." He's like, "There's multiple hotels in the area without power. There's a huge country music concert at the arena. There's an MLB game at the stadium tomorrow." He's like, "All the people who left the hotels with the power outages are coming to all the hotels that have power, and we're overbooked. We can't give you a room." I'm like, you've you've got to be kidding me. Like, you've got to be kidding me."
Yeah, it was
So
about that time around midnight, Mickey.
I
Yeah,
think it was before. I think it
a
was
little
before. I
bit.
think it was like 11:30, something like
Yeah.
that. So then it turns out I'm hearing all these people in the lobby. They're having the same problem. So I'm like, I call Travelocity again, and I enter all the things, and I press all the buttons, and I get through the person, and she transfers me to another person. And then I go outside because they can't hear me. There's no reception in the lobby. So I go outside, and there's a couple sitting next to me, and they're on the phone with one of the companies too. And they're like, we booked a hotel, and there's no rooms. And I'm saying the same thing. And there's like all these other couples people are saying the same thing. And I was like, oh my God. So they're like, "Okay, don't worry, we're gonna find you another hotel."
Miss Ozark, right?
So we roll back to the car.
Back up in that car.
We roll our suitcases back to the back of the hotel, climb back in. Oh my God! And then, to make a long story short, they sent us on a wild goose chase for like 2 more hours. Like
Did they sound that?
they kept saying, "Okay, I found you a hotel room. It's at blah, 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 blah." So I drive to that one. But before I even get there, they come back and they're like, "Oh, we're so sorry. We just found out they're oversold. Never mind. Okay, don't worry. We're going to find you another hotel." And da, da, da. And I get in the car, and I said, "Can you look outside of the airport area? Because there's clearly no hotels available in the airport area. Can you look in like Center City, somewhere
South
else?"
Jersey. We were going to go to New Jersey. We didn't care. The
So
suburbs.
she's like, "Okay." So yeah, I had her look actually at the hotel that was like closest to the where the shower was,
Yeah.
sold out. So I'm like, all the way over there, that's an hour away from here. So then she's like, "I found you one in Center City." I'm like, "Okay, I'm on my way." But it's not like Center City where that we're used to, like the south side of Center City. It's like you have to hop on 95 and drive all the way, like it was like southeast, like it was like far. So I'm driving there, we're almost there, and she gets back online and she goes, "I'm so sorry. They they sold I went to book the room and they were sold out." I'm like, "You've got to be kidding." I said, "Check New Jersey." So she's checking New Jersey. She said, "There's nothing available. The closest I could
It's
find."
Ozark. It all started with the loose screw.
She said, "The closest I could find is Brunswick, New Jersey." I'm like, "I can't. It's after midnight. I can't drive to Brunswick, New Jersey. I can't. I cannot." So at this point, we're already we've been in contact with Vinny and Brenna. They're like, "Just come here, just come here." We were like, we could have just went there, but we were like trying to avoid it because they already had other house guests staying there.
Yeah.
There wasn't there wasn't like an extra spare room for us or anything. They have one bathroom on the second floor. Like it wasn't like a
Because they
convenient
offered
thing.
us to stay there, and we said, no, we have a
Yeah, they
hotel.
kept
We're
telling us
good
they
from the
kept telling
beginning.
us all night, "Just come here, just
No,
come
I mean from the
here."
beginning. And they wouldn't have
Oh
had extra
yeah.
guests.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. well, yeah, but we like our, we like our space. We like our
We
hotels,
should have called
whatever.
Tim.
God, I should have thought of that. We should have sent an SOS on TikTok.
No. Ugh.
So, so so we were just like, so they're like, just come here. We have a mattress. We'll put it in the living room. Like, just come here. I'm like, I'm coming there. We're coming there. Okay. So I'm still on the phone with this lady from Travelocity. She's been on the hold with me. She's been on the phone with me for about like 2 hours, 2.5 hours now. She never hung up on me. We never got disconnected. Actually, we did get disconnected once, and she actually called me back.
Oh,
And
that's right. I forgot.
she's like, I'm really trying. I'm really trying. I feel so bad. And she really was. She really was trying. I gotta give her that. And she's like, she said she checked 60 hotels for us,
Yeah.
60 hotels, and there was nothing. There was nothing. And so then I said, you know what? Just forget it. And I kind of fibbed a little bit to try to make her feel a little bad. And I said, we're just going to sleep in the rental car. I said, I can't do it anymore. I can't take it. We're just going to sleep in the rental car. And she's like, I'm so sorry. And then she's like, well, how about if I book you a hotel for tomorrow night? And I was like, okay. And then I was like, you know what? Like, I can't mentally handle that right now. Cause I've driven back to Vinny and Brenna's neighborhood, which I'm not that familiar with. Like, that wasn't my section of South Philly. Like, they're in the stadium section of South Philly. So I'm not as familiar with those streets. So I'm like trying to drive around and there's no parking. There's no street parking in South Philly for a giant Jeep. Like,
Well,
I'm
things
driving
never
around.
changed. There was never
Um,
parking in South Philly.
and I'm getting lost, like just because I don't understand the way those streets work, the way they did like in the parts of South
Yeah.
Philly that I was used to. So at one point I just pulled over somewhere and the lady's like, do you want me to book you a hotel for tomorrow night? And I was like, do I have to decide right now? And I start bawling. I start hysterically crying because it was 1 o'clock in the morning. I drove the length of the city, like how many times? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's been a long day. I didn't sleep the night before. I was sick the night before. I start hysterically crying like a child and like hyperventilating. Like, do I have to decide right now? Can I just call back tomorrow? I can't mentally handle booking another hotel. And she's like, it's no problem, honey. I'm so sorry. She's like, I'll put all the notes in your account. You just call me back. You just call us back tomorrow,
He
and
was sweet.
we'll find you a hotel for tomorrow. You don't have to do it right now. I was like, okay, thank you. And it was bad. So then we texted Vinny and Brendan. We're like, we've been driving around for half an hour. We can't find a parking spot. And they're like, just come to the house. Vinny will find a parking spot. Just so we go. There was a handicap spot in front of their house, but I couldn't park in it. So I just pulled into it briefly. And then Vinny came out. Anthony came out and took our bags. And then we went in and I crashed out on that mattress. Like I was like crying.
I could not even sleep.
And she didn't
I just
sleep a
wanted to
wink.
go. I didn't sleep. I sat
She
on
didn't.
the sofa like wide
She
awake
didn't
all night.
sleep a wink. She sat up and just sat on the couch all night. I felt so bad. Like she stayed up the entire night. I don't know how, because I passed the F out after crying myself to sleep, like an idiot. So whatever. So then we're like, how are we going to do this? Like in the morning, because we got to leave at 11, and there's like all these people in the house.
7 of us.
And like there's one bathroom, there's one shower. Like how?
And Vinny had his though downstairs.
Yeah, I forgot about that. So then Brennan told us that they needed to leave at 9. Thank God, they all needed to leave by 9 because they were going to go help set up. So we had the house to ourselves from 9 to 11.
Yeah.
So we were able to like get our dresses steamed, take showers, get ready. So then we climb. Oh, so then I go to bring our bags to put them in the Jeep. And this Asian lady, I'm putting the bags in the back of the Jeep, and this Asian lady walks by, and I guess she didn't like where my nephew parked because he kind of sort of parked illegally, but it's kind of sort of okay in the city because there's no
If it
parking.
was
So they kind of,
illegal, you would have got, we would have got ticketed or towed.
it was like here you wouldn't have been able to park like that. It was like in the handicap ramp, like the ramp on the corner, but there it's okay
Right.
because like there's no parking. So they don't give you tickets for stuff like that because like they understand.
Oh, you're
But I
good
guess
then.
but I guess the lady didn't like where he was parked.
Well,
Because
but
when
we
I was
found out
put,
she don't like nothing, that lady.
well, she's also I found out lady that I found out later that she was crazy, but I didn't know. Oop, I just dropped my phone. Oops,
Okay.
I didn't know at the time.
No,
But
we
I'm putting
weren't
the
towed, Miss Ozark. We're
no,
good.
no, 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 no. We were fine.
That's
So
it,
I put
Mickey. That's it. She's a newsy neighbor and a pain.
yeah.
Yep.
So I put the bag in the trunk, and she walks by, and she slaps. There's like this like little thing. I don't know what it is, like a little latch or something that it comes out of the passenger window. I guess to like if you flip it up, or take it off or whatever. She comes by and she whacks it with her hand. And I was like, and I didn't even say nothing because I know I'm not in Florida anymore. Like I'm in Philly. And I don't know if this lady's crazy. And then she's gonna come around. If I say something to her, she's gonna like have something on her and she's gonna take me out. So I just let it go. It's not my car. It's a rental car.
She
I
didn't
just
do nothing.
she said it wasn't my car. Anyway. So I just let that go. I'm like, okay, crazy lady, okay. And then I bring the car around and we're climbing in the Jeep in
In
dresses.
dresses. Oh my
So this
God.
is a
The
whole
Marge
new
isn't
ball game
ladylike.
now. Now we're in a whole new ball game. I had a long dress, so I'm like tripping and stepping and pulling the dress with my shoes to get in the gosh darn Jeep. She's got her hoo ha hanging out because she's like, look, got one leg in, one leg out. It was just like,
She's trying to teach me how to get in a Jeep with a dress. And I'm like, no, I got to do my safety first. So one leg in, one leg out. I'm like, please, nobody be looking at this.
I'm like, no, put your butt on the seat and then spin your legs around. I'm trying to. She's like,
I
I
couldn't get
can't.
up that high.
She got her leg like this. I'm like, oh my god. So, uh,
Oh,
so
Linz, this
then,
is better than a movie.
so then, it's an hour drive from the house to where the shower was. So I'm like, I got to get back on the phone with Travelocity because we need a hotel tonight. So it took from the time that we left the house, it took an
Parker.
hour from the time we left
Yeah.
the house on the phone with
We were at the
Travelocity
event. We were at
for
the
them.
venue and you were still on the phone.
Yeah, I mean, I had already parked the dang Jeep and we were still confirming things, but he found us a hotel
Kidding.
airport, which was nice, the airport Marriott hotel.
Oh my God,
And,
that was great.
he was like, I'm so sorry that this happened to you. But I was like, can you please just do me a favor and please just don't book it online? Like, please call them and make sure that A, they have power, and B, that they actually have a room because we were told we had a room last night and we didn't. So I need you to please. So he took a little longer and he called and he said, I can confirm you have a room. Duh. Okay, cool. So I still don't trust him. He was nice as can be, but I'm still like, I'm traumatized now. I don't trust nobody.
Maybe, thank you.
So we get out. I'm
No,
out of the Jeep,
Chris, you're
and
pausing.
then we go in the shower, and it's like,
Chris,
it's the
you're
most beautiful
frozen.
thing I've ever seen. It
Chris,
is so beautiful. Every inch of the
Chris,
place
can you hear
was
me?
decorated in Disney princess. Like it
Chris,
was just gorgeous
Chris,
and everybody was sweet and nice and we had such a great time and it was lovely. And then I was like, but I was
Chris,
still like in the back
did
of
you
my
hear
mind, I'm
me?
still nervous.
Did you
And
hear me? What's going
like,
on?
I'm still like not okay. Huh?
What's going on? I've been
Are you
talking, you're not,
frozen or am I frozen?
you're frozen. You're frozen. I can hear her. I can hear Christy, but she can't hear me. She's not frozen there. She was frozen here. She's good? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. She was
are you
frozen.
frozen? I'm
Was
back.
I frozen? I didn't seem frozen for
You
me.
were frozen for me.
And you were frozen for me. No, neither. I know TikTok
Oh,
is
that's so weird.
on. She's okay. You're okay now. Go ahead.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Right.
so so after we like said our hellos and got seated and all the things, I'm still like nervous. I'm like,
Wait, where were we
I
now?
need to
Wait, where
hear.
are we? Where were
We're
we?
at the we're in the shower. We're in the shower, which we can go back to and talk about that part.
Well,
But right
wait,
now, I'm just talking about the trip.
you didn't tell them about getting out of the car. Would have all the guys playing golf and I couldn't get my legs.
Oh, yeah. She didn't take my advice, and she did not get out of that Jeep gracefully. And she had a short dress on, and she got out one leg at a time. You know what I'm saying?
And
And
there
there
was
was
a
all these
guy across the
men
way. I said, I hope he has money because he's getting a show. Like at least he could
because
do, you know? I
it was
swear.
at a country club on a Sunday afternoon. So there's like hundreds of guys playing golf, and she's just woo with the leg, and I'm like, Mom, like
Oh my God.
she didn't care at that point. She didn't
You know
care.
what,
Who
Mickey?
saw it
I
at
didn't
that point?
care. I am not a
That
small
point, she's
person.
she could have. They could have like you all been staring. She would have been like, whatever. Like we didn't care at that point.
The one guy said, I hope he has money. He's right there in front of me, and I'm saying it out loud.
Oh my god.
Oh,
So
my
yeah. So we'll go back to the shower, but sticking with the travel nightmare theme. So we sit down, and I'm like, it's nagging me. It's nagging me. I'm like, I need to hear from the hotel's mouth that we have a room. Like I can't. I'm traumatized. Like I can't eat. Like I don't. So I go. I'm like, Mom, I'm going to go outside. I just want to call the hotel, and I just want to confirm our room because I have this Travelocity email, but I've had one before and it didn't mean anything. So okay, I go outside. I'm trying to call the hotel, and I get, "Hi, I'm Jessica, your AI assistant. How can I help you today?" And I'm like, confirm hotel reservation. She's like, I don't understand your request. And I'm like, speak to a human. What would you like to speak to them about? I want to speak to a person. What would you like to speak to them about? I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I'm losing it. I can't get anybody on the phone. I can't find another phone number to speak to a human. And I feel like I'm like missing something in the shower, you know? So I'm like, I can't do this again. I can't be on the phone for another hour. So I'm like, I'm going to recruit Todd. So I call Todd. I'm like, Todd, I need you to do me. Now he knows what we've been through thus far. So I'm like, I need you to do me a favor. He's like, tell me what you need. I said, I'm going to forward you my confirmation number. I need you to call the hotel, find a human being at the hotel and confirm that we have a room because we can't go through tonight what we went through last night. He's like, just send me the information. I got you. Okay, cool. So I go back in the shower. We're having a great time. He texts me back. He's like, you're good. You're good. Here's your confirmation number. I'm going to forward you the information. I confirmed your room. You're good. I'm like, thank you so much. You don't know what this means to me. Thank you. Now I can enjoy the shower. So we were good. So, yeah, shower. It was fantastic. We'll go, but
we'll go
I'll let
back
her
to the
tell you. Yeah,
shower.
I'll let her tell you all about the shower. But, so then we leave there. We went back to Vinny and Brenna's house for a while, hung out, had a great time. We're chatting, we're laughing, we're having a great time. And then I don't even know what time it was when we left
Right.
to go back. I don't even remember, but yeah, Todd to the rescue. And
No,
so
I know.
we took the rental car back because we knew we were staying at the airport.
We had an airport hotel right inside the
So
airport.
we didn't need the car anymore. So we took the car back. I was a little reluctant because I'm like, what if we go in and we don't have a hotel room and I gave the car back? Like, what are we going to do? Like, how are we going to get anywhere? But I'm like, whatever. Took the car back. We get on the bus. The bus takes us to the hotel. And then I get to the check-in desk and I'm just like, my heart's pounding and racing. And I'm like, please say we have a room. Please say we have a room. And she like, where'd you go? You went to the bathroom or something?
Yeah, I ran to the bathroom.
And the lady's like, I said, she's like, checking in? And I said, yes. And I gave her my name. And she's like, okay, I have a reservation for you. And I went, I put my hands on the counter. I was like, thank God. And she was like, are you okay? And I was like, you don't understand. And I told her the like short version of the story. And she's like, oh my God, yeah, there were so many problems last night. Like we were overbooked. Like we were one of the hotels that had the power, but we know all the people got displaced and they didn't have anywhere to stay and everybody was trying to stay here. And then mom rolls by with her suitcase and she goes, do we have a room? And I go, yeah. And the lady goes, oh my God, you're both traumatized. Oh, yes, we
You had to
are.
see
We're
you had to see her
traumatized.
face. The lady at the desk. Her face was like she looked at me when I asked, "Do we have a room?" And she.
And she's like, well, you could stop worrying. You're fine. You have a room. Here's your key. I'm like, yay, we got a key. We're good. We go up to the room and I scan the key and the light flashes green and I pull the handle down and I push the door and nothing happens. And I'm like, okay, I did it wrong. And I scan the key and the green light's flashing and I pull the handle and I push the door and nothing's happened. And then I push the door and nothing's happened. The door wouldn't open. The door wouldn't open. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be. I'm like, Mom, you try it. There's something wrong with it. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. You do it. She couldn't do it. The door wouldn't open. So we go back
I know.
down.
That's why I couldn't tell the story. I couldn't. I had to make her.
So we go back down to the lobby, and I'm like, the door won't open. And she's like, is it flashing red? And I'm like, no, it's flashing green. Like it looks like it wants to open. It just don't want to open. And then she's like, okay, I'll reset your key and then I'll send an engineer up to the room. And I'm like, how long is this going to take to get an engineer up to the room? So we get up to the room and like literally right then he was like right there. And it turns out that the door was just like jammed. Like you had to give it a good like whack it with your hips kind of
Yeah.
like, and I'm like, well, I didn't know, he's like, it could be the heat. Like, I'm like, I don't care what it is. He's like, I could try to fix it. I'm like, we're not leaving the room. So
Leave us alone.
you don't need to fix it. Like, we don't have any plans to leave and come back. We're staying here. Like, you're good. So, and we had this lovely evening. We're eating our little snack. Oh, I forgot the Wawa part.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know. I just remember that.
Oh, at one point the first night, Saturday night, before we went on all those
Before
things,
we went back to the hotel, we should have known, or was it after?
or I don't remember, one of the 10 trips to one of the hotels. I don't know. We went to Wawa. We're like, we need food. Like, we need water. We need food. So we
And
stopped
no, I
at
did. That's the first thing I
Wawa.
do. Do not disturb instantly.
And the power wasn't out, but their systems were down. So
Yeah.
there's signs all over the systems were down. Anyway. So
No
anyways,
Wawa for us.
so then we had to go find another Wawa. So we found another Wawa and then we got some snacks and whatever. But anyway, so we're in the hotel room, feeling good. We're eating our snackies. We're saying how wonderful the shower was. And we're like, all right, we're going to bed. Like we got ready. We went to bed. We both slept really well.
Out cold. I tried to watch a
Yeah.
video and I lasted about 2 minutes.
Mickey, we're not done. What a trip.
Oh,
We're
we're
not
nowhere near done,
done.
Nikki.
We are not done. We didn't get home yet, girl.
I know, Nicole.
But Nicole, it really
Well,
wasn't
no,
their
it was due to
fault.
weather.
It was
something they
weather. It
couldn't
was all
control.
weather.
And you forgot to tell them when we drove up Broad Street, the trees
Oh
were
yeah, all the
cracked
trees
in
were
half
down.
when
Yeah.
we got there. The trees
And
were
I
cracked in half.
and honestly, like, thank God for Travelocity because if they weren't on the phone with me calling and checking all those hotels, we would have been calling and checking all those
Yeah,
hotels, and I
yeah.
would have lost my damn mind. Like at
So it
least
was
me,
weather, really. It wasn't due
like
to them at all.
at least I was just sitting there driving, but they did all the work. Like they were like,
Yeah.
we're so sorry. Like we're gonna find this for you. There's like they told us how many power outages there were. Like she looked it up, and
It looked
it
like
was
a
like
tornado
how
ran
many
through like
thousands were out of
Philadelphia.
power. Like, and she stayed on the phone with me for like 2.5 hours. That lady, I have to call and give her a good review or something because she really tried. It
Who
really
did?
wasn't their fault. Like none of
Yeah.
it was their fault. It was weather. It was weather.
Yeah.
So, well, the screw
Storms
loose
going
was
in and then storms going out.
the screw loose wasn't weather. That was Frontier's problem with the
Yeah.
screw loose. But okay, so we get a good night's sleep. We're feeling good. I wake up. I check my email. I'm still laying in bed. She's in the bathroom, and I see Frontier $100 voucher. We're so sorry for the inconvenience for your trip. Here's a $100 voucher that you could use for any future trip. So I'm like, oh, that's so nice. Because of what happened the other day, they gave us $100. That's so nice. I was wrong because the next email was Frontier, your flight's been canceled. It was a $100 voucher for this one.
They
This
canceled
one.
our flight while we were
They canceled
sleeping.
our flight while we were sleeping. So our flight was canceled and they didn't tell us why. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And they're like, would you, your options are to like rebook or get a refund. And I'm like, I'm not rebooking with Frontier, so give me a refund. And then I went online and I booked an American Airlines flight for later in the day. And I'm like, I can't, like, first of all, I was petrified to tell my mother, like, she's in the bathroom and I'm reading that our flight's canceled. I'm like, I can't tell her. Like, what am I, she's going to jump out the window.
I
Like,
just wanted to get home to my
like,
dog.
how am I going to tell her that this flight is canceled? Like, I can't even believe it. I want to like drown my head in the toilet. Like, so she comes. I'm like, Mom. She's like, yeah. I'm like, I'm freaking out. She's like, our flight's canceled. I'm like, yeah. It was like
And
the
we were
most
all happy
unbelievable.
and all like having a
We were
ball in
so
the morning.
happy. Like
We slept.
we slept. Like the shower was beautiful. No, no happy now. No. So I booked us on a four something p.m. American Airlines flight. I'm like, I'm not doing Frontier. Screw Frontier. I'm not doing. We're going American Airlines. So I booked that. So I'm like, okay, well, we need to like kill some time because we were supposed to leave at like 12:30. Like our flight was supposed to leave at 12:30. Now we're not leaving till 4:15. So I'm
Okay,
like, we
but
need to
that
kill
was
some
sweet.
time.
Kayla sent you a heart.
Oh, thank you.
Christy
Sorry,
don't
I'm so
see them
busy.
all the time,
I'm
Kayla.
so busy talking that I'm not paying attention. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
Thank you so much. That was very sweet. Thank you. I do appreciate you. Um, so I'm like, I'm gonna call the front desk and get a late checkout. See if I can get a late checkout. So I call the front desk and they're like, sure you can have. I'm like, my flight was canceled. Can we get a late checkout? She's like, sure you can get a late checkout. It's $40 an hour. And I was like, oh my god. My mom's like, just do it. Just do it. I'll pay it. Just do it. I'll pay the $40. I was like, okay, can we just like book it till 1 o'clock? We booked it till 1 o'clock. Mom, I don't know how. She was like in a good mood still. She was being sit like she didn't lose her mind. She didn't, jump out of a window. She actually went and got a Starbucks coffee,
Yeah,
which was
I got
really
coffee
nice.
and tried to
While
get
I was
breakfast and I
getting,
got denied for 3 minutes.
yeah, we were 3 minutes late to breakfast, so we didn't get breakfast. But she did get us coffee while I was getting ready, and then we hung out. And we took our time getting ready. Blah, 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 blah. So now we're fine. We're in good spirits. We're like, okay, this sucked. We can't believe it happened. Ha ha, this happened to us again, but it's fine. We're good. We're getting on the flight. So
We
we're
have
in the
plenty of
airport.
time.
We're in the airport.
So we
So we
didn't
just
have to
make,
rush.
yeah, we didn't have to rush.
I
We're
was actually,
like,
wait, tell them what I was going to do. You were like, you were
she wanted
leaving
to
the ship.
go in the, she wanted to go in the Coach store in the
Besides the
airport.
Coach store, I was going to go buy another outfit to go home in.
Oh, yeah, she wants to shop. And I'm like, you're
I
not
was going to go
shopping.
buy an outfit, a jogging outfit to
You
go
wanted
home
like
in.
sweatpants or something. And I'm like, no, we're not shopping in the goddamn airport. Stop it. Like, but they have Coach. I'm like, no, you're not buying
I
a
just
Coach
saw a
bag in
Coach
the
sign. I'm
airport.
like, I need a bag.
I'm like, no, you're allowed to buy a little something in these little stupid souvenir shops, but that's it. Like,
She's
stop.
no fun.
I'll call Lauren. Like, stop. So then we see a lottery machine where you could buy the scratch off tickets. I'm like, hey, what the hell? Like, what do we have to lose? Let's maybe we'll change our luck. So we're buying scratch off tickets. We're laughing. Da, da, da. So we go and we go to Chicky and Pete's. We sit down. We have a nice lunch. We're still fine. We're laughing.
I'm canceling your card.
We're playing our little lottery tickets. She won $5 in a free ticket. I won nothing, of course.
Dollars. I spent
And
25, but I won 5.
And then, so then it was like perfect timing. We're done eating lunch. We go to our gate. We get on our plane.
Yeah.
Oh my God, wait, I have to remind me to go back and tell them about the drunk guy on the first flight.
Well, that's on the plane.
No, the first flight.
We didn't get there yet.
No, not the guy I yelled at. The guy that you wanted to sit next to on the way to Philly. God. I forgot that part.
No, in Florida. Look at first flight. Oh my God,
remind me to circle back to that guy because I just remembered him. So we get on our flight and like we're sitting there, and I'm like, okay, like we're sitting here. And then we start to like roll. We're like rolling. We're taking off. Like we're driving on the tarmac. I'm like, yeah, we're leaving. We're going home. And then the plane stopped on the tarmac.
Like dead stops.
And the pilot says, we're really sorry to tell you this, but there's bad weather in Orlando, and the Orlando International Airport is grounded, and they're not accepting arriving flights right now, and we don't know when they're going to reopen the airport, and we can't leave you sitting on the airplane, so we have to go back to the gate, and you have to get off the plane. I'm like...
And thank God it was me and Christy, and we had a nice girl next to us.
Yeah.
Hope. She was flying from Philadelphia to Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just was like, you've got it. Like you can't make this up. Like you can't make this. Like you can't make this stuff up. So there's this, and then there's this guy, and he's sitting the row across from us and one row behind, and he's complaining the whole time, and he's with his 2 sons, and he's like, it's like he's blaming American Airlines for this. Somehow it's their fault that there's weather in Orlando and we can't fly to Orlando. It's a stupid airline. Can't believe we gotta get off the plane. I'm like, oh my God. And this girl next to me, she was really sweet. She was a little quirky, but she was like, oh my God. She was like, he's being so negative. He's like, I feel like he's like sending his negative vibes our way. I'm like, he sure is. And so I'm like, oh my God. So we have to get off the plane again. So we drive back to the gate. We get all our crap. The guy's complaining the whole time. And then we get our bags out of the thing and we go, and there's an alarm going off. Like,
but wait, we couldn't get off the plane at first. Remember, the door was broke to get off the plane.
Yeah. I forget. There were so many things that were wrong. I can't even remember. Tell that story for a second. I need a second. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I gotta get tight. Hold on a second.
All right. So as they're telling us to get off the plane because we got to board a new plane. Hey, Tiff, they said, well, wait a minute, because the doors broke. They couldn't get us off the plane because they had the door. There was a mechanical issue. Okay. Like whatever could happen happened. Wait, here's Christy. Here's how she went off my poor daughter. I had to take a picture. She's just like burnt now. The door was broke now, Mickey, to get us out of there. And wait, I thought I had the alarm. Then there's an alarm sound. Oh my God. I don't know. Wait till she comes back. But that was Christy losing her shit. Like, I don't know how. I don't know how we
I
can.
gotta plug. I got my
Wait, Chris, I
phone's
showed
dying.
them
I gotta plug it
this.
into my.
Ugh,
Oh my god, yeah.
Chrissy's like,
That's my mood.
oh, it was
Yeah,
so
that's me.
bad. Wait, I did have the
So then there's
thing
like,
with the
it's in the
alarm.
text message with Vinny and Brenna. Because I
Yeah,
took the video, so I don't think you saved it, but there's an alarm going on. I'm like, what is the airport on fire? Is the
yeah.
airport on fire? What else
Hey,
could possibly be going on? So we get off the plane, and then we're just like, there's nowhere to sit. And then, so we go and we sit at another gate, and I'm like, I'll just keep going over there and checking, for updates. And
an alarm.
there's no updates. So I'm like, I really feel like we need to go back over there because I feel like we're going to miss an announcement because we had to go we were at C24 originally. We got off at C24. So the only place we could find to sit was C22. So then we go, I'm like, even if we have to stand, like, we got to go back there. I feel like we're going to miss an important announcement. So we go back to C24. And the first announcement we get is, okay, we're changing gates. We're now going to C22.
Where we just were.
We were just sitting there. We were just there. And we just left there. And now everybody's rushing to get to C22. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. So we go to C22 and we're waiting. And they tell us, okay, we'll be boarding at 7:15. Okay, we're boarding at 7:15. So then they say, okay, next announcement. The we have to change pilots. So first we have to
We
change
needed a
gates
new
and
pilot. Yeah.
gates. We had to change gates and planes, which was weird. So they had to get all the luggage off of that plane and put it on the new plane,
That
which had already.
this is what the first hotel looked like, pitch black. Pitch black. That was a flashlight they had. But go ahead, Chris.
So um
We had to change gates and
so
then a
they so
pilot.
they yeah so this is the second time we had to change gates and planes, and they had to take all the luggage off of that plane and put it on the other plane. And then they said, yeah, they had to change their screws. So they said, oh, we have to do a pilot change of shift because I guess he'll be on overtime or something. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so then they changed it to like 7:35. So I'm like, okay, well, 7:35, fine. And then they changed it to 7:55, and I'm like, okay. And I don't know what time they eventually changed it to, but eventually we boarded, and then we're sitting there. Oh. Rewind. The guy who was complaining, remember the guy who was
The
complaining?
arrogant guy. Yeah.
So when we had to get off the plane, he said, I'm going to the bar. I'm going to the bar while we wait for the other plane. I'm saying, okay, so when we get back on this plane, he's not just going to be obnoxious and arrogant. He's going to be obnoxious and arrogant. Okay, super.
Yep.
So sure enough, we get back on the plane and he's like, I was at the bar. I was at the bar.
Oh, he was
And he's got
so
his
bad.
two sons with him. He has
Young,
his
like
two
13
sons
and
with him.
11, I think they were.
And so now he's drunk and arrogant. So we're sitting on the plane and we got Hope
Wait,
next
Chris,
to us
hold
again.
up. Here's the alarm.
Oh, yeah.
This is getting off the plane.
Imagine that. You get
Imagine.
deboarded and then you walk off to that and you think the airport's on fire, right? What
Yeah.
is that?
Like that's all it was doing, and there was there was a red alarm up there. Okay.
I'm like, we're done. I'm like, we're gonna die. We're gonna die in the airport. We're done. Just tell everybody I love them. So we're back on the plane. Hope is next. So she's like, I was actually going to ask them if I could have a seat in the front, but then I was like, no, I want to be with my girls because they're so positive. And I'm like, oh, you're so sweet. I'm thinking in my head, she's crazy. Like, I'm not positive. I want to punch somebody, but we were getting along. Like hold on. Teddy's going nuts. Hold on a second.
And the guy actually got fresh with her, which she was boarding his son hit her in the leg, like with his carry on, and he said, "Well, we're all overwhelmed." Like, are you kidding me? We're all overwhelmed, so your kid don't have to say they're sorry or excuse me, and it was. So don't worry, we get back on this plane. We should have known if it
He
needed to
won't.
screw.
Teddy won't listen to me. He just wants to bark at strangers. So okay,
It was
so
bad.
she's like, I was gonna change my seat, but I wanted to sit with my girls because you're so positive. I didn't want to get stuck next to somebody, I didn't want to be sitting next to. I was like, oh, I was like, that's so sweet. I was like, and your name is Hope, and you're our hope that we're gonna get home. So we're like chit chatting, and we're having this lovely conversation. We're talking about our dogs, and we're swapping pictures of our dogs, and so we're still okay. Like all this is happening, and like we're still okay. But then we're just sitting there. So like at this point, announcements are your lifeline, right? So you're just waiting for the next, like for all day, where you're just waiting for the next announcement, and you're hoping that it's good news, right? So we're hearing nothing. So then all of a sudden, the announcement starts, and Mr. Drunk Obnoxious Man decides this is the best time for him to start screaming, it's gonna be bad news again. And I went, shush.
She did. Christy yelled at him. Christy
And he
yelled at
shut
him.
up. And he shut up because
He
I was
did
like,
shut up. Nikki,
we need
you
to
should have
hear
seen
the
her. She just turned, she
announcements.
whipped her head around and said, shush. And he sat there.
He's lucky that's all I said. That was the polite version. And so he shut up, and then I missed the announcement, but luckily somehow Mom still heard it, and it was now they have to change the flight attendants. They have to change shifts, so we're waiting longer
Her
because
flight
they have to.
attendant.
They're overtime. They have to. So we have to wait. They're switching. And then did anything else happen on that flight? I think that was it, right?
No, we actually, yeah, no, we actually flew
Yeah.
home.
So we actually flew home. We actually landed. We didn't have to circle the airport. We got off fairly seamlessly. And I'm like, okay, finally, like we're done, we're home. Like it's all done. Like, oh my God, great. And then we go to leave the parking garage after we walked 15 miles to get to our car that remember it took us 40 minutes to find parking on the first day. So we had to hike it back
And
to
it's
the
like
car
what,
that's parked
midnight?
in Guam.
It's midnight now?
Yeah,
11:30? Yeah,
at
midnight.
least it's like midnight or 12:30.
12:30.
I think it's like midnight. And
Great.
so we make it back to the car. And it was like up on the roof. Like we're outside in a parking garage, parked in the middle of nowhere. Like I'm like, okay, well, we haven't got murdered yet. So murdered yet. So, if it's gonna happen, now's the time. But we made it alive. We did, and it was my car. We didn't have to
And
climb.
wait,
It
we
was
got in a
beautiful.
car that I didn't have to
Nobody's
jump.
Marge's hoo-ha wasn't exposed. It was a beautiful thing. So we get in the car. We're like, we're good. We're good. We're going home. We're going home. We're good.
Yes.
So I can't find the goddamn exit. I can't find the exit to get out of the. I'm driving all around, and every sign says exit, and they're both pointing in two different directions. And I'm like, Mom, like,
Nanny, we're not
where's the
done.
exit? That sign says the exit. The sign says the
Almost.
exit's this way, and the exit's this way, and the exit's this way. But there's no one. Where's the exit? So we finally find the exit, and I go to like leave. So now I don't know about in other airports, but in Orlando Airport, if you have Sun Pass, which is in other states called like Easy Pass or Fast Pass or whatever it's called, where you pay for your tolls on your tag, you just drive through it, you parking that way at Orlando International Airport. So when we pulled into the parking garage, I just went through the Sun Pass lane. I read my tag and the thing opened up and I went through. Well, I go to leave through the Sun Pass lane and the thing doesn't open. And I'm like,
God, I know.
the thing's not opening. And the guy opens up his window and he's like, where's your ticket? And I'm like, I don't have a ticket. And he's like, well, it says you have a ticket. I'm like, no, I used my Sun Pass. And he's like, no, you couldn't have used your Sun Pass. It says you have I said, I don't have a ticket. I drove in. I went through the Sun Pass lane. It let me in, and I don't have a ticket. And so he's like, okay. So he gets out of his little booth, He gets out, and he has to take my license plate. And then he asked me for my transponder for the Sun Pass, and I hand him the transponder, and I give him my driver's license. And then he has to call his manager. So we're waiting on hold for his manager at 12:30 a.m.
Yeah.
So his manager gets on the phone and he's like, "Oh no, it's saying she has a ticket and she's saying she doesn't have a ticket." And they're like, "Just treat it like a lost ticket." So now he's got to fill out a lost ticket form. So now he's got to fill out a form. It's 12:30 a.m. We've been through hell and back, and he has to fill out a form. So he fills out the form. I have to sign the form that I lost my ticket that I never had. And then I had to pay there because normally they just charge it to your Sun Pass. They just charge it to your card on file with your Sun Pass. I'm like, we can't even get out of the parking garage. We can't even, and she's peeing her pants. She's sitting next to me laughing so hard. She's like, she's so delirious that I was like, just whatever you do, just don't pee in my car. Just please. And she's hysterically laughing. And I'm like, it's not funny. Like, we can't even get out of the parking garage. What else? I said, the next thing is I'm going to get pulled over. But thank God I didn't get pulled over when we drove and we made it home and we're home. And
what did I say as we're driving in our complex? About the gate.
Oh, she says, you know what's going to happen next is the gate to our neighborhood's not going to open and we're not going to be able to get in. I said, Mom, I will drive through the gate. I will drive through the goddamn gate. And if that doesn't work, we'll park the car. We're going to leave the car right there at the gate and we're going to walk home. We're going to walk home with our goddamn suitcases. We're going to walk home. I said, don't tell me that. But the gate opened and we got home. But to circle back, let's rewind all the way back to day one. I forgot to tell you the story of the drunk guy. So we're in line. It was the second. It was the second time we were in line. It was after we deboarded the first plane, and we're in line to board the second plane with the Titan screws. That one.
Yeah.
And this guy walks up to, kind of stumbles up to us, and he goes, "Columbus, Ohio?" And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "This plane is going to Columbus, Ohio, right?" And I'm like, "No, man, we're going to Philly." And he's like, "Oh, shit."
He was shocked.
I'm like, what? And he rolls away, and she's like, I'm like, he's drunk. He don't know, I don't know if he missed his flight or if he's at the wrong gate, but there's no planes over here. The plane over there is going to Vegas because I kept hearing the announcements for that one. I didn't hear any announcements for Columbus, Ohio, so I don't even know if he's at the right airport. And she's like, "Oh, he seems like a lot of fun. I hope he sits next to me." And I'm like, "No, he's going to Columbus, Ohio. He can't sit next to us. He's not even going to Philly."
But I wanted to help him.
She's like, let me go help him find. I'm like, "No, you stay in line. We're getting on this damn plane." She's like, "But I got to help him find his plane." I'm like, "You're not helping him find nothing. He's the one who chose to get drunk at an airport."
I felt weird.
And she's like, "But he seems so nice." I'm like, "How does he seem nice? All he said was Columbus, Ohio." And I'm like, oh my God. Oh, and then the other thing I forgot to tell was when we were getting on okay, so now we're back to Monday, and we're getting on the original plane, the original American airline plane, and we're sitting at the gate, and the guy gets on the announcement, and it's this old dude, and he's got this long beard, and he goes, "Okay, everybody, are you ready to go to Orlando? Because I'm going to hell." He says this on the intercom at the desk.
At the airport.
At the airport for the boarding. The boarding announcement was, "Are you ready to go to Orlando? Because I'm going to hell." And I was like, "What?" is he drunk too? He works here. And then he goes, you guys have rats and we got, no, he said, you guys have mice and we got rats. And I was like, what is he talking about?
I
What? I don't
know.
know if we should get on this plane. Like, what is happening? And she's laughing. She's just laughing. She's laughing like she's laughing now. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, he's gonna get fired. Like, why would you say that? Oh my God. Like, whatever could go wrong or goofy or strange or whatever.
So Christy says, Mom, when we go in, we're going right to bed, right? Yeah, right. I
I said,
came
Mom,
in.
I said to her, we're pulling up to the house. I said, Mom, do not clean the house. When you go home, you're going to go right to bed. You don't need to clean. The mess will be there tomorrow. I said, don't unpack anything. You're going to just get in your pajamas and you're going to go to bed. That's what I'm doing. And that's what you're going to do. She's like, yeah, I'm so tired. I'm so
I
tired.
was
I
tired.
don't have that. I don't have the energy. I'm not going to clean. I'm not going to unpack. What did she do?
I
What did
mopped the
she
floor.
do?
I mopped the floor. I cleaned my bathroom, the whole bathroom. I unpacked my clothes. I put everything neatly out. I'm still working at 3 o'clock in the morning. Kara, you got it, Kara. I don't know how I did it. I did. I did. I was
And I
cleaning
went right to
everything
bed.
in order. Yep. I can't go to
I
bed with
went
my
right
stuff
to
not
bed.
packed. I mopped those
And
floors, Nicole. That's right, friend.
oh my God. I was like, you're insane. I said, you're actually insane. Like, you need to see a doctor. Like, you're insane. I went
I
right
had
to
my
bed.
clothes separated for the
Right to bed.
washer in the morning.
I said, no way. No
Yep.
way. I went to bed and I set my alarm for 7:30 because I knew it was like 1 o'clock in the morning when we got home. So I was like, I know there's no way I can go to work tomorrow. Like, there's no way I'm getting up to go to work tomorrow. So I'll work from home in the afternoon, but I need to sleep. I didn't sleep for 2 nights. Like, we did sleep
That was
Sunday night.
good. Yeah.
But then we had an exhausting day all day Monday. And the 2 previous nights before that we didn't sleep. So I was like, there's no way. So I set my alarm for 7:30 so that I could text my boss. So my alarm goes off, blurry eyed. I'm texting my boss. I'm like, oh, we didn't get, she knew, like, I was keeping her updated throughout the trip. Like, I'm like, oh my God, da, 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 flights canceled, da, da, da. So it wasn't a shock to her because I kept her updated the whole time. So I sent her a text. I'm like, I can't come in. Like, I am mentally and physically drained. I just need to sleep. And then, when I get up later, I'll do some work from home. She's like, no problem. I completely understand. I went back to sleep. I sent her that text. I went back to sleep. Then that was at 7:30. I didn't wake up again until 12 p.m. 12 p.m.
And I was up
And I
at
did,
9:30 and doing all my work.
and then I didn't get out of bed until like 12, no, 1 o'clock. No,
Yeah.
I woke up at 12. I got out of bed at 12:30. And then she texted me at 1 and said, are you alive? And I was like, barely. And she's like, oh, I've already cleaned and mopped and this and that and unpacked and this and that and took Happy for a walk. And da, da, da. I was like, are you insane? Like,
And
what
I
is
didn't have
wrong?
to clean. It's not like my house was like in an uproar. Surprisingly, everything was nice and neat. I'm surprised. But Nicole understands me.
I was mentally exhausted and she was mentally insane. Okay.
Yep.
That's where we're at. I got to turn the light on because it's pitch black
No,
out
like
here.
you're out in the dark.
Hold, please. You can
But
tell.
I
I don't
have to
know.
tell you,
Tell them
everybody
about the
here,
shower.
but I got to tell them the most important part. So Cappy and my husband isn't Cappy's favorite because he had a reaction when my husband came home from the hospital. But the reaction I got, I couldn't believe it. He turned around. So I wish Vince is good with the camera, but he's not. He can, he can barely turn the phone on. He can barely answer it. I walk in the door. Now, Cappy could jump really high. Like, he jumps high. I walked in the door. The dog jumped on my chest. I was standing and just stood on me, like, wouldn't let go. I sat in the chair. That dog was licking me and wouldn't stop, like, would not stop. It was unbelievable how he reacted to me, like coming home. So I know I'm his favorite. But he was like I told him how high he jumps. Like he jumps high. That dog normally he jumped and
He
landed
can
on my
jump.
chest. And
He
then
can
in the
jump.
morning, I have a picture. I told you, he don't get in bed unless I make him come up in the bed. He got in the bed. I have a video. Could somebody grab
Oh,
that?
we're getting paid 5 grand. Whoop whoop.
He turned around, Parker, and I think I got a video. He gets in bed and I'm sleeping, and he goes like this to get me up, like he's brushing on my face to wake me up. He's tapping me, and he didn't have to go out. He just wanted me up. Like he's amazing, that dog. I'm telling you.
Oh, that's cute.
Well,
But
what oh my God.
what a trip. I mean, you talk about like I don't
Wait,
know how to.
here it is. Ready? It's blurry, but watch real quick. Because I got to go like this. But look how he tapped me on the face to get me up. And I'm like sleeping.
And
Oh,
that complainy guy, the drunk complainy guy,
oh my
when
God.
we landed, he was like, "I'm never flying this airline again." Now, it wasn't their fault that
It
Orlando had
wasn't.
weather. It's Orlando in the summer.
Right.
There's weather.
It wasn't the
Like
airline at all.
it was nobody's fault. Like they didn't do anything wrong. I'm never flying this airline again. And I was like, good luck.
Yeah.
Because the same thing happened to us 2 days ago on Frontier. So you can't
Right.
fly them either, I guess.
Yeah.
And he shut up.
What a mess. It was like what we went through from the time we left. We should have known when she didn't feel good and when the screw was loose.
I mean, I should have
Oh
took the
my
signs,
God.
man. But I would have
The
hated to miss the
screws and
shower.
towels, right, Miss
Oh my
Ozark?
God. But you know what? Everything we went through, I would have like if we would hadn't gone, I would have hated to miss that shower. That shower was
Oh,
perfection. It was perfection. It was beautiful. The people are just so sweet and wonderful. My niece is amazing. She did all the games and she did really fun games. She didn't do like the same games you do at every shower. Like and we were laughing. She did blindfolded. You put a diaper on a baby blindfolded, and she had two
yeah.
people competing with each other, and like the boys were doing it, and like it was hilarious. Like I have videos of it. It was real. I
It
think you do
was
too.
such an
It
amazing.
was so fun. It was beautifully
And
decorated.
here
Like
we go, because Christy knows I'm friends with everybody. Like I know her whole family. And I woke in the shower and you hear the mom scream from the bar, Marge is here. And she's screaming, hug. Then her friends were all called, Marge, get over here. It was
like
just beautiful. Beautiful.
yeah. And it was and we sat at
Oh,
a table with like the nicest people. Like we couldn't have sat with nicer
like
people.
with Vinny's boss and his wife and then his college
Yeah.
friend. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just it was perfection.
Oh,
Like a
Parker, good night. Thank you
night,
for coming in,
Parker.
Parker. We'll catch up. But it was, like I said, I never in my entire life, and you all know I'm old, I have never seen a shower like that in my life, not in my entire life. I
No,
thought
it
my
was
daughter's was beautiful because I had hers at a beautiful place. I
yeah,
thought
no,
that, and
this
then
was
yours was beautiful to me. Yours was amazing, but this was like, oh my God.
this was incredible. Like every inch of that room was decorated and
So for
amazingly.
those who
Like
just came in, look at the favors the ladies got. Their mirrors with and there's perfume in here, and it has beautiful sayings. I love like everything the mom did was Miss Ozark. No,
incredible.
so this
I'm
is with
glad we
the.
made you laugh, Parker.
I know, right, Parker? That's true. And
And
this is what the
said,
guys got a bottle
and
opener.
who was it that said it? Let me go back. I think it was Kitty, maybe. Find it now. Yeah, it was Kitty who said, Marge and Chrissy, you have to write all this down in a little journal and give it to Aurora someday. And it's funny you said that
Oh,
because like when we were at the airport and like the last night and all this was going on and I was like, you know, Vinny was like, I hope you guys are okay. Like, try to stay calm. I was like, no, we're fine. Like, we're even finding ways to laugh. Like, we were finding things to laugh at. Like, remember the guy with his
Here's
wife
the
and he
cake.
was,
The mom changed her mind, and that's the cake. It was beautiful. They took the top off, so the cake was beautiful. And then they had the horse and carriage there.
what was I saying?
And Nicole guessed the baby's name. Nicole did. Remember I told
Yeah,
you? Yeah,
yeah.
Nicole, you did.
Oh, so I said, Vin, one day we're gonna like look back at this and laugh, and one day we're gonna tell Aurora the story of what we went through to get to her baby shower. So her name is Aurora Grace.
So the middle name is Grace, and and it's like
She's named
her
after
it
her
was her
grandmother.
grandmother's name, who she was very, very close with.
Yeah, Angie's grandma.
Hmm. But we had like the pictures are. We're waiting for. So there were two photographers there. So we're waiting for the photographer pictures.
Ray!
Right.
Listen, I listened.
Oh my
I didn't
God.
want to come up because I did not want to interrupt it.
Interrupt.
That shit. I don't think anything worse could have happened to you two.
Oh,
Well, the plane could have crashed.
yeah, this
Well,
is true.
that's a catastrophe though. Like I'm
Yeah.
saying, I mean, maybe like a purse snatching or your baggage got lost or something, but through all that shit, you still had your baggage with you. That's amazing.
Yeah. Well, thank
Yeah,
God we
'cause
did carry on.
we did carry
because
ons. Thank God, because
because
people had to take their stuff off. They had to take the stuff off the plane.
but I imagine I
Look at how
imagine
cute
that
Ange is. Look at her. She looks so good.
I imagine that that's how they lose luggage because like we were 2 times they had to move luggage from one plane to another. So
Yeah.
I was so glad we didn't have any checked luggage because I was like,
Look at those
you know,
centerpieces.
Listen, when you told me that you couldn't get that door open, I thought you
oh
were gonna say
my
Oh my
God.
God, right.
I thought you were gonna say you opened the door and somebody was already in the room.
But that's
I
what she
said
said.
that. I said, I
When
bet
the
you
door
there's
wouldn't
somebody in
open, she
there.
said, I bet that somebody's already in the room and they have like the latch or something or it's double
Yeah.
locked. And I'm like, don't tell me that. Like, stop, mom. Like, she's like, no, I'm telling you. Like, she's like, somebody's in the room. That's why we can't open the door. I'm like, I can't even think about it because I have PTSD. I'm traumatized. I need therapy. I need medication. Like, I can't do another, sorry, you don't have a room. So
They,
luckily it was just,
I found the one. This is the game they did kind of with like who could do the bait. And here's her mom. Look how little she is. That's her mom, Ange's mom. They had to blindfold and put diapers on change the baby. Well, I'm proud of my grandson because he did it. He did it.
yeah, that's Benny and that's his girlfriend
That's
Ange.
Ange, and her
I
mom.
think I think it
Yeah,
repeated.
it replayed. Yeah, I don't know if I got the whole thing. I might have because we were just so excited. I don't know if I got the whole thing, but I don't think so. This might not.
He won though.
He won. He beat her. Look at him go.
And he's never changed a diaper that I know of.
Yeah, Riley. He took care of
Oh,
Riley.
that's right.
Yeah. Look, Ange is like, I don't know what to do with this diaper. Look at Vinny go.
There were a couple guys that won.
Yeah,
There were a
most
couple
of the
guys that
guys.
won.
Here they go. I did it
Won
in
it.
3 parts. Look at them. Look at Ange.
That table skirt is so cute.
It was all off every table. It was beautiful.
Oh my God.
Look at Vinny. That's my grandson. Most of the guys, look at them. The guys were doing it. They were having a ball doing it. The guys.
And when they
Oh.
did the
Nicole, we did pick the ones Christy said, but guess what? They didn't like the thumbs didn't fit. Like I couldn't use them. I had to put the ones I originally picked last minute. Like it's so weird. I saved them for Christy. So crazy, Mark.
she froze for you guys too or just me?
I can hear.
I
I
think I'm
hear,
okay.
I hear everybody.
Yeah. I
Oh,
know. Cherry, what's going to happen to
my
the.
froze.
I think, yeah, Chris.
I hear you.
I mean, I hear you, but if you think you are, you might have to go in and out. And look at Brenna. She was like the little announcer, game player. The bar, it was open bar. They had signature drinks. Look, they had signature drinks and they put out the little onesie I got for Vinny, for the baby, for Vinny and Ange. Like, look at this. Somebody crocheted roller skates.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Nicole here's our like, look at this was the outside.
Oh
And
wow.
hardly anyone was out there. I mean, it was a little hot, but then the breeze. But the mom, she had everything decorated out there. They were life size flowers, like they were as tall as me. Like, look at them.
Oh wow.
Like there wasn't an inch. Look at the umbrellas outside. She had done all done up with all kinds of things on them. It was amazing. Yeah, it is, Nicole. Nicole, yeah, it is. We got to go back soon. She had, to take pictures. She everywhere, and there were two photographers there. Like it was beautiful, like the most, like it was just breathtaking. And then here's me and Vinny. There was another one in the lobby.
Next
See, my
time,
dress wasn't short.
next time you guys go, you get on one flight, Christy gets on another, and you race to get to Philly.
I know, right? And see who gets there. And then
Who gets there first.
that's Brenna and Anthony. I know, right? It was, oh my God, what a nightmare.
No,
Like,
but I think
somebody-
I think I wouldn't have wanted to do it without her though, because like we kept each other, like, we found ways to laugh. We found that people to laugh at, things to laugh at. Like it would have
Listen,
been
I could see you in the middle of the airport crying, and I could see your mom in the middle of the airport crying. If
I
y'all,
laughed most
surprisingly,
if y'all were
surprisingly,
alone,
yeah,
you wouldn't have made it.
yeah,
Yeah,
surprisingly, we didn't cry in any of the airports. It was only like at 1 a.m, like when, like at the end of the night when I couldn't find the parking spot at Benny's house was when
listen
we
to the
lost it.
music too. It's like, look, they had the skirts everywhere. Right?
It
Like,
was
look at the back of
cute.
the cheers. Every cheer was decorated. And the mom did the centerpieces. It was, oh my God, like I never saw anything like this in my life. Like,
I love those table skirts.
I know. Like it was beautiful. It was beautiful. The funniest part was when we
Had to
got
move
there.
inside.
Wait, I sent this picture to Katie. They were cracking up. I had to send it to Katie, and this was the bathroom. This is the ladies' room.
Oh wow.
That's when you walk right in the ladies' room at first. That's the ladies' room. I sent it right to Katie,
I feel like it's like Beauty and the Beast.
and that's her dad, Chris. I recorded the name and then I'm like,
Oh
what's
my
the
God.
baby's name? I
She
recorded him
didn't
and
hear
Nancy.
it. I don't know how. Like he was the one that announced the baby's name, and she didn't hear
Because
it.
everybody was if you remember, the aunt was pulling me this way, Beth was pulling me that one.
No, we were sitting at the table.
No, but I don't know. This was in Philadelphia. That's her dad. Her family is amazing. Just they're great people. I love them. My grandson's very lucky, and they're lucky to have him too. But
Yeah,
it was
it
awesome.
was nice. It was. I was like so glad we made it because
Yeah.
I wouldn't have wanted to miss that. Like it was like perfection.
Oh
It
yeah.
was like, great company, beautiful. Everything was great.
That was when you walked in. All the favors.
Favors. That's Anthony in the back.
Mr.
He's
Supervisor.
so sweet. He was so sweet. Like oh. He just like
look,
always like would help us with whatever.
when you pull up.
Hold on. Teddy's driving me nuts for something. I don't know
Aurora
what.
Grace, so is
You
the baby's
want?
name. Like, look at these steps. From the minute you walked in the front door, it was like done. There wasn't one ounce of that place that wasn't decorated. Like somebody had little knitted dresses. Look at that. All
That's
the Disney
cute.
dresses. Yeah. I don't want that. Skirts of Philadelphia. It was upstate PA. I don't know exactly where we were because I didn't drive.
We were in Richboro.
Oh, okay. That's where we were.
Hey, what do you want?
There was a big piano in there with all different.
No.
It was so nice. Oh, here's the horse and carriage. Look at that. Look at that. It's all, and that's all roses, right? All roses are on that.
Wow.
Yep. With the baby's name on the carriage.
So beautiful.
I know. It was. Did they have a planner? The mom did it all. No, the mom did it all. She did the decorations too, the mom. The mom and her friends did the decorations. Her mom did all these decorations. It was just top notch. It was beautiful. Here's the cake again. We thought the cake was going to be changed, but it wasn't. And that was fine. It was fine. And then the diaper table. It was just so nice. Yeah, these were the napkin rings. Look at the napkin rings.
Oh.
Yep. I mean, there wasn't anything that wasn't done. So we're going to have so many better pictures, and I don't want to do a full video and post it because the photographer should be done. Like, one photographer is my granddaughter's friend, but the mother hired a wedding photographer. And I don't know when they'll get those pictures, but I'll talk to the mom. You know, I talked to her, but look at that. It was so pretty out there. Are they using any of the decor? I don't know, Lisa. That's a good question, but I'm not sure. And then me and Vinny. I have my favorite picture. I love that. Are you going to me? A shadow box of all the these the favors. That's a good idea. Because I got double favors. That's a good idea. Yeah, I did get doubles. And Ray, I didn't even realize.
Well, we know she's not going to use them. She never
I didn't know there was
anything.
real perfume, right? Like, I didn't realize that. I just thought they gave a bottle. That's what I would have did. But
That's
look,
cute.
there's perfume in there. Christy tried the perfume yesterday. Yeah, Doreen, I'm glad you mentioned that. Oh, what a mess. What a mess, but it turned out great. It really did. And then here's my daughter. Here's Christy, right?
Poor thing.
At one point, she just crashed, and that was it. She just put her head down. I thought it was, no, it's the perfume. I have one. This is really mine for my good perfume. My husband bought me this years ago. So I take my Treasure, and I take it with me. I had this with me. This is mine. Now I have two more.
I
But this
think
is-
when
travel.
Christy said, "Oh, that was so nice that they gave us $100 for yesterday,"
$100. We had nowhere to
and then
go.
the next email was, "Your flight's canceled."
She was all excited. We got $100. Yeah,
Right,
we had no
Oh
flight.
my gosh! I
Like,
listen. I
this-
can't tell you how hard I laughed during this whole storytelling. And I was like, I want to get up there so bad, but I don't want to interrupt it. I'm like, just stay down, Ray. Just stay down. And I laughed so hard. I was like, oh no. I feel like
you
this
don't
is
laugh, you
bad.
cry.
Somebody
Yeah, one
posted
point-
in the chat. I'm trying to find it, but it was at a country club there. I don't know the name, but it was a country club. Yep. Oh, Kitty. I think so.
Wait, where is it?
Is it Northampton?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we were, Kitty. Tell me you were there and we could have stayed at your house. No, I'm kidding, Kitty.
Seriously.
And then Angie's mom
Why
was like,
didn't
why
we
didn't you
think to
call
put
me?
an
You coulda
SOS
came
out on
here.
TikTok?
Like, you could have came to my house. And I was like, oh my God, I wasn't there this weekend, but you could have stayed at my house. Oh my God, Kitty. We were like thinking we were going to sleep in the car. Kitty, you're close to there. Oh, I wish we would have had
Oh my
time.
God, we could have met her.
I know, but when? We didn't have a minute.
Listen, y'all couldn't have added
We're
any more.
coming back.
in.
I know. We're coming back. Don't worry, Kitty. That's where the mother lives. Her mom lives like what? She told me 15 minutes from there, Kitty. Yeah, because we'll be back. The mom's 15 minutes from the country club.
Oh my God, I can't believe she lives right there.
You guys were so close.
I know. We're leaving this for our hotel there, and they were all booked too.
Yeah. I even asked, I asked the Travelocity lady. I'm like, okay, I have an idea. Since like this area is, we're not getting a room here. Let's look near where the shower venue is, because then we'll just wake up and go to the shower. No,
Oh,
it was booked.
that's right, Kitty. And then there's all of us. There's Brenna, my granddaughter Brenna, of course, Christy, Ange, Vinny, and me.
Such good pictures.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys had a good time.
Oh,
Thank
it was,
God.
oh my God, it was amazing. Like, it really was. And everybody's so sweet.
Yeah.
Like, the entire family and friends, and it was, everybody was so,
You
like,
even showed your hoo-ha off.
oh
Yeah.
my God, if you would have
All
seen
the
me trying to get in
golfers.
and out of that car, and I'm like, maybe he has money. You never know. And she's
They're
like,
like,
Mom,
"Hole in
stop
one."
it. Stop it, Mom. Act like a grandma.
At one point, I forget when it was like early on after we got the rental car. I think we were at Wawa for some reason. One of the times we were at Wawa. She forgot we were in the Jeep,
Wawa.
and she got out like as if you would a normal car, and she almost
Right, I almost
like
face planted on the
busted her
ground.
butt. Like because she just like hopped out
We
of
were
the
just
car,
delirious.
forgetting how high this car was off the ground.
Just-
And she was like, ah! I was like, oh
almost
my
fell.
God, please don't break a bone. Like, I can't.
Yep, yeah. Oh, that was another thing. Absolutely. Yep, it was a mess. And then we have these two goobers. This is what my husband was doing.
Oh.
But Ray, I know I'm the dog's favorite though. If you would have
sleeps with
seen
you now?
him, he acted. He jumped on me and just landed on my chest at the door.
Wait, he sleeps with you now?
Well, he came in here the other night.
No, and like
last
not
night he didn't.
normally.
Not
No, not
normally.
normally.
Oh, okay.
No, he just the night I
He just
got
missed her
home.
so much that
He
like that
came
night
in the
he
room
jumped
in the
bed.
morning because he's been sleeping out there with Vince. He came in the morning and he just whacked me in the face.
In bed.
Like he wanted me awake. Wait, watch real quick when I turn it. Look, he was waking me up with his paw. He wanted me awake. I was sound asleep. This was like he wanted me up.
Oh my God.
He's like, Mom, come on.
What's wrong with Nicole? Why?
Wait, who doesn't feel good? Nicole doesn't feel good?
Oh, wait. Nicole, are you still here?
Are you okay, Nicole?
She has a
Did
migraine.
I give you a headache with my story?
Oh, she was in the hospital. I didn't even see what. And I talked to her over the
Nicole
weekend.
was?
I talked to her over the weekend, but she probably didn't want to tell me.
Oh.
No.
But, yeah, because she did.
She's okay.
Oh, there she is. Here's Nicole.
Nicole.
What's going on?
Nothing. I've just been I don't tell you guys. I don't tell anybody, but I've been getting these really bad migraines, and I've had one since the last week in May. And I get them, and I get like violently sick. And the one that I had in May lasted about 2 weeks, and I get a little bit of a break, and they're just headaches. But then like they turn into like I have it down to like an exact timing now. I have about 45 minutes from the time that I feel it till the time I just like start throwing up, and I continue to throw up. So Sunday I woke up And Brian, I had woke up because I had a really, it kicked in, and I told Brian, he had just woke up too, and I said, I'm going to the emergency room this time because I only have about 45 minutes. And the last two were so bad. The one that I had over 4th of July weekend was so bad that I threw up all of my medicines.
Oh my
Like,
God.
I couldn't even keep them down, but I was so sick that I couldn't even get, like, if I moved my head, I threw up. So I couldn't even go to the emergency room. But I did have enough. I was finally able to keep my medicine down, but my doctor had to call me in like an emergency prescription because I threw. Anyways, it came back it never really went away, but it came back on Sunday, and I was just in the hospital, and they did a CT scan, and then they came back and they wanted to do the D-dimer test for a blood clot. So we were like nervous because they got the CT scan and then the blood clot, but it was negative. So I seen my neurologist, like she seen me first thing.
Right.
And then, I don't know, I mean, we just switched my meds around, and
Did they try Nurtec?
I'm on that. And it's, so I was on rizatriptan, sumatriptan, Imitrex, that kind of stuff, and it worked for a really long time. But I guess when you get lupus migraines, the triptans don't always work. And that seems to be maybe what was happening to me, because it's a different kind of migraine, but you got to kind of like study it to figure it out. I don't know. So we did try Nurtec, but it takes like 2 hours to kick in. And so yesterday I felt it coming back, and I took the Nurtec, and it took it away to like just a headache, but it was still enough to make me nauseous and just not do anything. And then today I still had it, and I was like, okay, well, maybe I need to take another Nurtec, and I've taken 2 today, and it hasn't taken it away. So I'm going to call her tomorrow because she did say that was an option. But, you know, I hated to even go to the emergency room because they were like, well, I mean, I was crying. I was sobbing. I drove myself there because Brian wasn't ready. I said, I have 45 minutes, Brian, before I start throwing up. If I don't go now, like, I'm going to miss that window to get over it. So I was sobbing, and I was like, listen, I said, this is just miserable. I said, I've lost like half of my summer to these migraines. I said, they started at the end of May, and like I don't have very many days where I don't have them. Right. So they gave me the migraine cocktail, which was the Dilaudid. Well, I told them, I said, I don't even want Dilaudid. If you would just give me a rescue med, but I want the Zofran, I want the Reglan, and I want the steroid. But they did give me the Dilaudid, and it took the edge off enough to send me home not throwing up. Right. But I don't know, I'm just fucking miserable. I am miserable.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's just frustrating. It's just frustrating.
Yeah.
And then you guys, I know that I've talked about it before, but I told you that my nephew's getting married this weekend. So like we have to go away, but it's not just my nephew getting married. My nephew's getting married at 3:00, and my oldest son's in that wedding, and my younger 2 kids are in their best friend's wedding that's down the street.
Oh my gosh.
At least thank God they're down the street.
Thank God, but I mean, it just sucks because, yeah, and we have family pictures on Friday, and like, but the kids are split up. 2's here, 1's there.
Right.
You know, I don't know. I don't even feel like going.
I hear you.
Well, here I am sending you videos of people falling, and you're having a headache. I'm so sorry.
Oh my
No,
God.
it's okay. I mean, they're just headaches. But if you've never had a migraine, or if you have, they're miserable.
Yeah.
And I finally
Especially throwing up. Like, that doesn't help a headache either.
You guys, I moved my head. Like that was just it. I couldn't even keep my medicine down, but I was so sick that I couldn't go to the hospital. So I just like kept waiting a little bit and trying to take it for it to stay down. And I knew that I had 3 pills left, and I had to wait it out. But I told Brian, I said, Brian, if my head exploded right now, I wouldn't even care. Like if this was how I was going out, I wouldn't even care because it hurt so bad.
That's horrible.
Oh my God.
But my hospital just implemented a new migraine I get Botox all the time. Well, see, here's what I think initiated this last migraine. I got Botox on June 29th for this wedding, and it was full face. But I do that all the time. I do it every 4 months. But when I went, I've never had a headache like that. Like when I left there on June 29th, I felt like a really bad headache. And I typically will get a headache after my Botox, but this was something completely different.
Oh.
So that was on June 29th, and my migraine started on the 3rd. So it was like a headache up until the 3rd. But
Right.
we don't really know that I'm even breaking the migraine cycle, she said. She said it sounds like I'm not breaking it, like it's just residual, and then I go into another one.
Jeez.
Oh, so anyways, we have a migraine clinic that I did not know about, and I can now go to my neurologist in the hospital, and she'll check me in, and she'll give me the IV cocktail, the fluids, the Dilaudid, the Reglan, and the Zofran, and the steroid, and then
Right.
keep me until I feel good, so I don't have to sit in the emergency room.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, and I tried to book a headache IV this week at a wellness spa, but they were booked up, so I don't know. But she said that if the next one that I get and I can't get there because I'm sick, they'll call it into my pharmacy. So if somebody can deliver it to me, or if Brian can go get it.
Right.
But if I go into the hospital, it can be IV. That way I don't throw it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Migraines are the worst, and I can't imagine what you're dealing with.
I'm just miserable. I'm miserable. I just feel like my brain hasn't been clear since May. It's
Yeah.
foggy every day. I don't know. I just, and then I keep pumping medicine in me, and it just, I don't know. That's not making it any better,
Right. Right. Oh.
It's side effects and doesn't make you feel good
Right.
in other ways.
I just live in like a fog, and I'm over it.
Oh, Steven's here. I get it, right, Steven?
They're miserable. They're effing miserable.
Yeah.
And the doctor was a resident, and he was kind of taking his time. And I looked at him and I said, I'm not joking. I have 45 minutes before I start throwing up. I said, and I'm here, I've already been here for 30.
Right.
I'm going to start throwing up. And once I start, I said, can you please get my IV started? And he's like, he was taking his time. But then the main doctor that has been at our hospital for his entire career, he came in, and I said, Dr. Topper, I said, I'm not joking. I said,
Right.
I am miserable. Can you please just give me the meds? And he got them pretty quick.
Good. Good.
But it just sucks.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And I don't even want to go to these weddings this weekend because I know, I don't want something to trigger it. And then I'm going to be away from home.
And they give you a prescription of Zofran to have at home.
Yes, she gave me
Okay, good.
dissolvable medicine. Because I never really had that problem before. I've never had it so bad that I threw up my medicine multiple times, multiple doses. And
Oh, you're not flying anywhere, are you?
no,
My God.
no, I only have to go.
Wait, then we're sitting here today, and I'm in the living room, and I'm like,
Oh,
so Mike was here, the nurse came, and then the therapist came, and then we had an appointment also today with the hospital. They have to do a virtual, and here it goes, all of a sudden everything goes dead. I'm like, what happened? I text my son-in-law. I'm like, Todd, did you lose electric? He's like, yep, we all did. Oh my God. I was like, are you kidding me? Now we have no electric today. It's
yeah,
like,
we had a power outage, a random power outage with no weather.
yeah. Yeah. But they did say Vince is doing amazing.
Wait,
they
what day was that?
Today.
Yeah, today.
We had that Monday.
Really?
There was
Like,
no
and the
bad
sun
weather.
was
It
shining.
just-
It's like not that anything was happening.
the power went out. I mean, it came back on 10 minutes later, but I'm like, it's not even raining. What the hell is going on?
Yeah, here too. It wasn't even raining. Sun was shining,
Yeah, that's so weird.
and everything, we lost power, internet, and I'm sitting here like, this is not real. This is not real.
It's so funny you texted Todd. Did you lose power? We have the same house, so if you lose power, we all lose power. You
Yeah,
can't
but I
just
wasn't
lose.
sure if it was isolated to my house or something
No, we're
happened.
all connected. It's one big house.
Oh, okay.
My
I
first
didn't
thing
know.
is did I pay the bill? And I'm like, I go on, I'm like, yeah, the bill's paid. Like, then the next thing was go on to Facebook on the community page, see who else lost the power,
Yeah.
and didn't see anything. And I'm like, okay, I know I'm not the only person that lost power. Like, it was just weird. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I checked the outage map, and there were like 2,700 households that lost power, but we don't have why. And I think it was lasted for like an hour.
Yeah. About an hour.
I was at work. We had power.
oh,
And
ours
like
wasn't that
today,
long.
they were telling Vince, and he was on his oxygen, and they were explaining how important it was. Then Mike said, "Have you been using it constantly?" He went, "No." He went, "Well, at least you're honest." Then he sat and explained it again, and he was using it because they worked him out, and they really were. Hey, widow, they worked him out in the house, and his heart rate was up, and his oxygen level was normal. So they said, keep the oxygen on, and he did. He sat down, he had it on. So thank God. Oh, wait. And we get home that night. Wait, I tell Christy we get home after all this with the airports, I go to get in my bed. And the night before, I told her, I told you, I have that bed that the feet, the adjustable
Adjustable.
bed, the feet and the head go up and down. When I sleep in a regular bed, I get my sinuses drained. I wake up with headaches. So I woke up with a headache, but usually once I'm up, I'm okay. I go to get in bed that right after I done mopping my floors, Nicole. I go to push the button on my bed and it doesn't work. I went,
no.
my bed's broke down. I was like, what's going on? I couldn't get the head up. I'm like, the bed's broke. What am I going to do? But it wasn't broke. It was batteries in the remote. I was like,
Marge, it's funny you said that about sleeping with headaches. I used to have to sleep elevated. I haven't slept in a bed for 2 weeks because of this headache. I'm sleeping on my floor, the hard floor, because
Really?
What?
yes, because if I lay in a bed or on my couch or anywhere that's like not cushioned,
Oh, no.
I have not even slept in a bed since July. I got sick that day, and I was so sick every time I moved, I just laid down on my living room floor, and that's the only place I can lay. Like, I make a bed on my living room floor every night because I can't lay any other way.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm so miserable. I'm so miserable. So I don't know. I'm hoping once we get, I want to get one of those beds so I can make it real.
Oh, I love
Hard.
I love the bed. I really do. I love it because I could put the head and the feet up. And I never worried about that, but I have to sleep with my head elevated because it bothers me.
Yep. That's
When I get home and it won't work, just after I got done mopping. And like I said, the house was fine. And my husband didn't make a mess of it. I was so shocked. He kept everything nice. Jake took care of Cappy. He walked the dog, like everything. Thank God everything here went okay.
Yeah.
So Mike said to Daddy, so you did okay. You survived without Marge for a few days. He went, yeah. He goes, okay, Marge, now you can leave again. He said, go take another vacation. I'm like, no, no.
Nightmare.
And I said to Christy, I just want to get home to my dog. I didn't even say my husband. I said, I want my dog. I miss Cappy. I just wanted to get home to my dog. That's all I wanted. My husband was cracking up.
You put your name on the vehicle. You're signing.
Oh,
Something.
I know.
Oh, and what was the first thing that Daddy said when you called him and told him the power was out at the hotel? He said, you should have took a flashlight. Like, who thinks of that flashlight?
We know he
Except
has
for
all
that
those
man
flashlights.
who has like
Who took a
15
flashlight?
flashlights.
Brian probably has a flashlight with him, his knife and a flashlight.
That's my dad.
Yeah.
Just now, Christy was laughing. She goes, why do you have all this, like, on your stuff? Your knife, a flashlight?
Pliers, scissors.
Pliers,
Brian's
scissors.
the same way.
Yeah.
He has them attached to his table next to his recliner.
The
He has them
Brian does
attached.
too.
A
We have a leather-
pliers.
We have a leather recliner, and he has it in a little box. And I'm like,
That's my husband.
world do you need that for?
That's
Listen,
what
why?
Kristen said.
What are you doing? Matt, he had a flashlight, pliers, scissors, and a knife.
Yep, that sounds like Brian. That is
I'm like,
wild.
what are you doing? He's like, I gotta have my tools.
That's what Brian says. And then if anybody needs something, he's like, come here. And he
Yeah.
pulls out his little toolbox and he's
Yeah.
ready to, you know.
Yeah, she's like, you won't believe it. The power's out at the hotel. He's like, you should have brought a flashlight.
Yeah, just what I was
I
thinking
was like,
of.
oh my God, him and the flashlights.
And carrying the luggage up and down those steps. And Christy's like, leave it there. I'll get my luggage up there and then I'll come for your luggage. I'm like,
You
I
think she would
got
listen?
this.
You think she would
Do
listen?
it. I carry my own luggage up 2 flights of steps
Okay.
and down.
She won't listen to me.
Anyone taking about? No.
Stephen, what is that? Is that for an immunosuppressant? That looks like
But what? Oh God! But Ray, the cookies were not as like yours. They were not like yours. They were pretty, but not like yours.
Aww.
And Christy said that, and I should have said
did.
something and had you do it. She's like, Ray should have did them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really.
I'll tell you.
And they broke before I even got them to the car. They were broken.
It was a sin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh wait, and then okay, so then the one cookie. Do you have a picture of the cookie? Remember when I thought it said something that it didn't say?
I don't have it. I didn't take a picture.
Yeah, I have a picture.
I didn't take one. I don't believe.
I'm looking at there's all these different cookies. So I'm looking at the cookies and I see one and I read it and I read baby one and I went, oh my God, baby one and what? Baby one and what? Two? Are there two? Is there a number two somewhere? What are we going to find out they're having twins? What baby one and what? It turns out that it said Babyland, but the L looked like a one. So I'm flipping out, thinking
He's
there's going to be a
flipping out.
surprise, and they're having baby one. I'm going to text Mom. I'm going to text you a picture of the cookie
Yeah.
so you can show them.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right, because I got the cookie for Christy, and I didn't get my, I didn't get
That's
my.
funny.
But yeah, they were. But these were these are like wooden. The Mickey, and it says about thank you for what's it say? Here it is on here. Thanks for being our guest, Angelina and Vinny's baby shower, and it was just these are beautiful. I mean. And there's perfume. I didn't even try the perfume yet. And then the men got something too. Like that was like pretty awesome. Like that they thought of everybody. And this is the bottle opener for men. But this thing was, oh my God.
It's I think it might be a little dark, but I sent you the picture. You have to show it. That L looked like a number one. Like baby one and I'm like, and I'm looking around for a cookie that says two or something, and I'm like, oh my God, they're having twins. But no,
It's like, did they
it just
not
said
tell us?
Babyland.
Oh, it is a one.
Told
Chris,
you, I showed
It's
to
a
you.
one. Look at it. See the.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't it look like baby one and not baby
Oh, my.
land?
Yes,
Yeah.
I see what you see.
I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
God, oh my God. And then I realized, oh, it says Babyland. I was like, okay.
Yep. It was like amazing though. But what we went through, not so much. I mean, when we got to the hotel after everything at the airport, oh my God, like we were in heaven there. And I'm like, I'm gonna be watching lives all night. I hit that pillow, I was done. I didn't watch
Me
nothing.
too. I put on a YouTube video. It must have played for 2 minutes and I was out. I was done. I was
Yep.
like,
Yeah, we could. We didn't make it.
we didn't sleep for 2 nights.
I know.
That's
Well, I don't know
Tonight.
if you slept the night before we left, but I didn't because I
No,
thought I was
remember I did
getting
my nails
freaking E.
and I said I
coli.
couldn't get to sleep till like 2 and I was up at 5. So I slept 2 to 5.
Oh,
Yep.
was an
It
adventure.
does,
Yeah.
Cindy. Yeah.
So
I'm
did
gonna
they
have to
get
write it
everything?
down.
Did they get everything
What's
they
that?
wanted? Did they get everything
Yeah,
they wanted?
y-
I figured
Yeah.
they did.
yeah. I think
So
there
the
were like a
great
few.
the great grandfather, I asked the mom, I said, "Oh my God, like I'm not with things anymore." So I didn't realize when I bought the crib it didn't have a mattress, right? And she's like, "No." I said, "I'm gonna get the mattress." She said, "No, I made my dad get it." She said, "So the crib and the mattress are from the great grandparents, you and Vince and my dad." So she said, "No, my dad got the mattress. They would not let me." I said I would take care of that or I'll buy something else, but they got everything. Yep.
That stuff is so wildly priced.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's she got everything. I think there were like a few little things left on the
Yeah.
registry, and Brenna was like, "Don't buy anything. I'm gonna finish your registry," my niece said, and she was like, "No, just wait till I go through everything in case like somebody bought something that's like similar to, or let me
Right.
make sure I need what's left. Don't buy, don't clear my registry." So I thought that was really nice.
what
Yeah.
car seat and stroller did she end up going with? Do you know?
I
No.
I don't know.
That's such a big thing. Like
Yeah.
people act like they're picking out cars for that. I mean,
Uh-huh.
my grandbabies and my son and his and my daughter-in-law, like it was like they were car shopping.
Right. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
I just keep saying I feel so bad for like pregnant girls like nowadays
Yeah,
because it's not like when I was pregnant and we were at Babies R Us every week.
right.
Like we were always at Babies R Us. And like when we did the registry, you could see everything, you could touch everything, you could see the quality of everything, you can, like you can, and then you could really pick what you want. Like now everything's online and your only other option is like Target, but they have such a small section. So she did hers on Amazon, but I feel bad because you can't really like touch it and see it. And like, what if the color's different or the fabric's different or like, I don't
Right.
know. It's just so sad that they don't have places to go like I did.
Yeah. And she got so many books. Like that bookshelf was amazing. Brenna got that, right?
Yeah, Brenna got the
The
book
bookshelf and put it
together.
together for her. There were so many books. It was
So they
so
said
sweet.
instead of like cards, just get a book and like write something nice to the baby in the book. And then we filled the bookshelf. It
Oh,
was so cool.
let me see. I think I do have a picture, but the venue, everything was just, oh my gosh. I thought I had a picture of the bookshelf. Like I think it's in a video. But when the photographer sends the pictures, I'm actually surprised. Ashley usually gets it right away. She'll probably have them soon. Because she said she would send them to me too. But the mom had one too. No, I don't have one of just the bookshelf. But the funny thing was when they had the babies there to do the changing of the diaper, Brenna had that there,
When they did the taste the
and
baby food game, all
yes,
the
the
guys
bow.
lined up. All the guys lined up to taste the baby food. It was so funny.
I know, it
I
was
was like,
funny.
why are the guys all interested in tasting the baby food? It was so funny. It was a line of guys to taste the baby food. Then you had to guess like what flavor it was.
I think Ant won, didn't he?
Forget. I didn't
Yeah,
see. I
Ant
don't know
won.
where I went.
Anthony won. But it was, like I said, it was so beautiful. I can't believe Kitty knew where we were. That's crazy.
Yeah. And
Like
Nicole guessed the baby's name.
Nicole said that when I said like they're
Well, you said that
Italian.
it was Italian, and you said that it had meaning, and it was a princess name, and I was like, wait a minute, Aurora is the
Oh,
only
we
Italian.
didn't know it was a princess name though. But I
You
think we
Italian
knew she
name.
liked. No, I think we knew we were calling her the
The
princess, like our little
princess.
princess.
Well,
She likes
anyways, I
yeah.
thought of Aurora, and I was like, because I had just found out that it was an Italian name.
Right.
I didn't
Look
know that
what
it was
look what
Italian.
Kitty said. I recognize the bathroom. Oh my
Oh
God.
my
Here's the
god.
baby food. I know, Kitty, the bath. Oh my God. On the outside. Okay. She looks so cute though. Like look at her. She looks so
She doesn't look like she's going to have a baby in a month.
I know, right?
She's small.
She's small and she's a bodybuilder.
She's 4'11". I'm taller than her, and
She's
that's sad
4'11.
because I'm 5'1". Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Look, she's shorter than you. And look, Brenna's like shorter than her almost. Look at Brenna.
Yeah, they're the same height. Brenna's 4'11".
Oh, she's little too.
Yeah, that's Brenna. Look at her.
Yeah.
She is little. I didn't realize she was that short.
We're all a bunch of shorties. And and Angie's mom is super short too.
Oh my God.
I was
she's
so
Oh, here's the
confused.
bookshelf and it spins. Like that's the bookshelf, but it spun around. It had 4 different compartments. Yeah, her mom was so, yeah, that's
It was so funny because when she walked up to us to say hello, I was like so confused because she was so short, and I was like,
like, yeah.
Why
That's the mom.
is he so short? And then I remembered, like, for the gender reveal, she had those huge heels on, like
Yeah.
huge,
How tall
huge
is
heels on
she?
it.
4'10"?
She's shorter than Ange.
Yeah. Look at her. I love her mom. Her mom is
Yeah, she's great.
amazing.
She's great.
Like she is awesome. She bought all the guys shirts, matching shirts. Vinny got a shirt, her husband. It was so funny. I'm 5'8". Oh my God. And I'm 5'3". Yeah, 5'3".
You're 5'3", Mom? I thought you were taller than that.
Well, I was 5'4". I guess I'm 5'3" now. I don't know. Don't you shrink?
What? You
They say you
haven't
shrink when
shrunk?
you get older. Yes, they do. Well,
Oh
I'm
my
5'4".
God,
No, I'm
not your
5'4".
age.
Yeah, my age. I'm old.
My God. Yeah, you're taller than me.
5'11". Tiff, are you? Yes, we do. Thank you, Chris.
Not yet, Mom.
I can't wait to get the photographer pictures. I can't wait. We shrink as we get older. Yeah, I think I'm 5'4". No, I'm 5'4". Like, wait, I don't know how tall is
Yeah.
Vinny. Do you know how tall Vinny is?
No.
Well, wait, there I am, and I didn't have high heels on. There's me and Vinny. I don't know. My heels weren't that high.
Like you're taller than that because you're taller than I don't know, whatever. I don't know why we're dragging this conversation on.
5'4". But anyways,
Minions will be doing it again in a few weeks.
oh my
Oh God.
Cole.
I don't know. I might take the auto train.
We were saying that we might do the
Megan
order.
loves to take the train back to Ohio from New York when like she doesn't want to drive or she doesn't mind it. She loves it.
I might. I
Thank
don't
you,
know.
Chris.
I'm traumatized after
And
that.
and here's today. The nurse, my husband, the nurse playing with the dog all day. Like, get to work and stop messing around. He was playing with Cappy all day. Like, got a whole day
Again,
to
Marge.
have a house full of people. I had the nurse, the therapist, an appointment with the hospital virtual. Oh my Lord.
Oh, thanks, Kitty.
Meg got in today, Marge.
Oh, she did? Oh,
Mhm.
good. How long is she there for?
Just for the weddings, and then my niece is getting married in 2 weeks, so she'll be back for that.
Oh
Okay.
my God. So many weddings.
Thank you, Kitty.
Over it.
Chris, my husband's doing good, thank God. The nurse was here today. He exercised, and it was funny. So she said she had to. Todd would probably know this. She had to walk him for 2 minutes straight and take his pulse ox, and so it had to be a 2-minute walk. So I'm like, we're gonna like back and forth. So I said, go into my room, go to the back door, and she walks in the room and she goes, "Your wife makes the bed." And my husband said, every day, as soon as she gets out, does she really come in this room? Because everything's so, and she goes, and I got to tell you this, and I hear them talking, I'm trying to be newsy. And she goes, I never met a woman, especially your wife's age. Her nails are done, her hair's done, her makeup done, and she's all dressed up every single day. I haven't seen her look horrible one time. I haven't seen her without makeup once since I've been coming. She goes, she's all done as soon as I get here. I was crying. And I'm like, what the heck is she saying? I'm trying to listen. But Daddy told her, he said, my wife's always been like that from when she was a teenager. I was cracking up. My bed was made. My bed's always made. That's the first thing I do. Well, my mother, you let it air out for a while and then you make it. I could never get in bed with an unmade bed. That's just me. I don't know.
I'm hit or miss.
Yeah,
Depends on how my morning's going.
my fancy pillows are already on there. My butterfly pillow that Cindy got me. Me too. I always yeah. So I was surprised she thought that, but I thought she was in my room before, but I guess not. Yeah,
Nicole, I hope you can get some relief
I
and enjoy the
know.
weddings. At least enjoy the weddings, Like, I hope you don't. Oh, God. Maybe you need to, like, go and get, like, the cocktail before the, like,
I
preemptively
don't.
before the weddings.
If I could do that at the wellness clinic, I could get a headache. But they're not the wellness spa. They give them there, but they don't have any openings. And
Oh,
I know I got put on the waiting list, and I didn't want to get it. I can't go get it Friday because we have to leave for the rehearsal dinner to check into our hotel, and the dog sitter's coming, and I just have no time. So I wanted to get it tomorrow and
yeah.
just like load it up on just what I need to prevent it. But they didn't have an opening, and I was put on a wait list, and they didn't call me. So I might call them back tomorrow. But I don't know if it's not a true migraine. I definitely won't be able to get it through the clinic, and it won't do me any good. But for tomorrow, so I thought if I get
Good night, Tater.
Oh, Tiff, good night. Take care.
if I
Take
get
care
a
of that little
tentative,
baby, and I'll reach out to you.
Now, do you think you could take, like, the Nurtec and the Zofran and everything
I'm going
preemptively?
to. I'm going to.
Yeah, try to
Yeah.
prevent it.
Yep, I'm going to. Yep. I'm not waiting for it to kick in. There's
No.
no way.
Okay. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
But
Me
it-
too.
I remember when I was working at the medical center when the Nurtec first hit the market or whatever, and people who had been having like horrible migraines for years like switched to that, and they said it was like amazing. And then I was getting migraines when I was working there from stress because that was like the worst job I ever had, the most stressful job I ever had, and that stuff worked for me, but I'm
Did
not
it
like
kick
a
in
chronic.
right away for you though? Like I have no wait time. I can't.
Remember.
Oh.
I
I
can't.
mean,
I have to-
mine definitely weren't as bad as yours, Nicole. Oh,
I-
yeah, I don't remember them not kicking in. I mean, but mine weren't as bad as yours. So mine were like stress driven. So it was completely different, completely different beasts. I didn't get the vomiting with mine.
She did say that like not to get discouraged because there are other medicines. So while that's encouraging, it's not going to mean much to me when I'm throwing up waiting on it to kick in,
Right.
Yeah.
So it may not just work. Maybe it just doesn't work for me, or I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But 2 hours, I told her, I said, I definitely want something to work. I said, but I can't. 2 hours, I'm throwing up and not. I mean, I'm miserable. I'm begging for my head to explode. I mean, I just lay on the floor and cried. It's miserable.
That's
just
horrible.
I sobbed. I was in that, and I didn't even care. I was like laying in that bed at the hospital crying. I was like, I just can't keep doing this,
Right. Right. Oh.
And then they have they didn't treat me like I was looking for pain meds. They could obviously look in my chart and see that I don't even come, like I'm, and I told him, I said, this isn't my worst migraine. If that's what you're waiting for me to say, it's not. I said, I'm here because my worst migraines, I can't leave the house. Like I probably could have called an ambulance the last time, but I was worried about my animals getting out. And, so this isn't like the worst I've ever been. I said, this is just me being smart and trying to get here before I can't take
gets
any of
that.
it. Yeah.
Oh, Alma.
That's exactly what I've told Brian. I was laying here on the floor and I was like, listen, if my head explodes, I would be okay with that.
That's
Because
horrible.
that happened faster than waiting on these medicines. But she did give me medicine that dissolves, so that's good.
Oh,
Yeah, that's good.
yeah,
That's good.
absolutely.
Because I felt like an
Did you
idiot explaining to my doctor, like I threw up everything, and can you call me in another prescription? And he was like, Nicole, I didn't know they were getting that bad. I said, well, I don't like to come to the doctors, but you know, and I'll tell you what saved me. My brother-in-law gets migraines, and thankfully he gets the same exact migraine medicine from the VA, so he was able to bring me over some medicines that I took after I got back from, or no, that was the 4th of July one. So I did have some until my doctor called it in.
Right.
It sounds like a can of
that's good.
Aquanet being sprayed. Does anybody hear that?
No,
It
No.
sounds like hairspray.
Hairspray.
I don't hear it.
I don't hear it. Oh, Kitty
Wait,
says
I do.
yes. That's strange.
You hear it too?
Yeah.
It just sounds like somebody's spraying hairspray.
That's so
Like
weird.
constantly?
No.
Oh, I think Nicole has some kind of feedback, Kitty's saying.
Is it my TV? I was listening to a basketball game.
Are you watching hairspray?
Oh my God. Oh, when she talks, it happens. I didn't notice it.
Okay.
I'm just laying here and my eyes are getting heavy and I'm like, what is, like, it sounds like hairspray. Like,
Oh my God. Yeah, I didn't really notice it. It's crazy.
Did you see the judge lifted this stay on Michael Proctor's deposition, so now he can be deposed again?
no.
Yeah,
No.
he lifted the stay today.
Yeah.
I did see that the judge put a gag order on the 16 kids in Ohio.
Did he?
I think it was just, it sounded like it was just for the supposedly that, you know, like the junior.
Yeah.
I seen. Can you guys hear me, or am I echoing?
Yeah, I could hear you.
I seen somebody. It was on TikTok. I hear that noise.
Oh, now I hear it. Now I hear it.
Is it me?
I don't know. I think it just happens when you talk. It's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not bothering me. I mean, I could hear you through it.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Yeah, I know. I was just like, it sounds like hairspray.
Well, anyways, I think the thing that they said that hooker guy will probably be arrested soon. Have they been saying that, or did they find something new?
I don't know. I heard somebody say he might be being arrested soon, but I don't know if they did find anything new.
Like, none of his story pans out. Like, it doesn't. And now that they know that she made it back to the sailboat, like, I mean, I feel like there should be some type of arrest soon.
Yeah. You would think.
They just have to have enough evidence to charge him, you know?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean, at least charge him with falsifying a police report. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
had all those people out searching, and she never fell off a dinghy. Like,
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
They never found her, right?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
They found her. She was attached to her sewing machine.
Yep.
I'll never forget when Nicole said, because it was on her back.
Oh my.
Weighted it down.
Oh my God, that was funny. What about the one guy who trans?
I can say that Ashley Banfield's mouth from that case has gotten so bad.
Yeah, I know.
That case makes her so mad that she swears every other breath.
Oh yeah.
Is there any updates on that Nolan? Well, is his last name Wells?
No, they're waiting for the preliminary autopsy results from the independent autopsy to come back. That was the latest today.
They got the results back, but they're not announcing it until after the funeral.
What?
From the medical examiner's autopsy, but then they also, Colin Kaepernick paid for an independent autopsy.
Yeah.
And that one, they're still waiting on that one to come back too.
His parents are very well spoken people.
I just think
Feel
that it's
bad for him.
crazy that the police still don't have his cell phone.
They don't? Who has it?
His parents
Ah,
or the lawyer. They're doing their own investigation.
Yeah, the
Before
lawyer
they
has
do.
it now.
Wait a minute. There's a new judge in the car. Guys, I've been out of it. I have been out of it. On the Carmelo Anthony case.
But for the
wow.
appeal, probably. 'Cause you always get a new judge, right, for the appeal process.
Oh, with the appeal process.
But the judge is recusing himself? Is that
No, I think she's saying it's a different judge for the appeals
okay?
because he was
Oh,
already
okay.
convicted.
He was denied the appeal, waiting to see if the judge will be removed.
Oh, wow.
This sounds like there's something going on there.
Mm-hmm. I know. I have to catch up on so much. Like with this, because I'll be honest with you, what do we leave? Saturday, Sunday? I wasn't even on social media. I didn't have time. I
They
didn't
want to
have
do a
time.
whole
Like,
retrial on Carmelo Anthony?
that's crazy.
I don't care. I mean, he killed somebody. That's
Right.
the end of. That's it for me.
He did. Yep.
He killed someone. That's the end of it for me.
Mm-hmm.
If my Jack went out and killed somebody at a track meet, my Jack would be sitting in jail. There ain't no doubt in my mind.
Yep. You're right. Now there it is for a new trial and judge to be removed.
I don't know if they're going to get a retrial. Like, what could have been done differently? I didn't think that anything was
I mean, have
sketchy or
parents
biased about.
have not gotten a new house and new car and put the money towards their son?
I know.
Right.
Exactly.
Would have been nice.
They bought a
Maybe-
new house.
Oh my gosh, yes.
With all
New
that
house, new car. She
Yeah.
got makeover
with the
done.
GoFundMe money that was supposed to go towards his legal defense.
And then they left him and didn't even stay for the sentencing.
Get out of town.
Yeah.
Nope.
And they tried to set up another GoFundMe for the appeal, and they got denied.
Good.
Yeah.
I know, right? They did. They left before, Kitty. Yep. Oh, Alma said she thought they were renting. I heard they bought the house. I don't know.
They had over $1 million in that GoFundMe. They ain't renting anything.
$1 million?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I want to say the house was like what, 600,000 to 800,000?
Yeah. I heard 8. I did hear 8. The problem is if he doesn't get a retrial, he might end up. Yeah. It was crazy. Yep. Oh, everybody, they made a big, everybody was saying about the money, how they spend it. And they weren't even with them during his sentencing. They left. We have something to do. I think he's lucky to get him.
Yeah, I don't see how they're going to get a retrial. I mean, they can try for one, but that doesn't mean they're going to get it.
Right. Well, yeah.
There's so many different lawsuits going on with the Karen Reed stuff. I'm having such a hard time keeping up with all of them. Like, there's so many different, like,
I can't either, Christy. It's different documents, different.
everybody's
discovery,
suing
yeah.
everybody. Everybody's suing everybody.
Yep.
It's really a nitmare over there right now.
It's really hard to keep track.
Yeah.
It is, and if you try to keep, I mean, it's hard. Boston Brandy does a pretty good job of getting it out there, but if you try to go to Twitter for it, forget it, because it's everybody's fighting and it's wild.
Did you guys see Alan Jackson show to one of Turtle Boy's hearings to demand Karen Reed's cell phone back.
I heard that, but I didn't know that it was Turtle Boy's hearing, and I didn't hear what happened. I had just seen
You
that.
have to watch it. It's not long, and like Alan Jackson was like, you know how he is. He's just so well spoken, and like he did such a great job. He just sounded so good, and the other attorney's like just like old grumpy dude, and he just sounded awful.
Wait, where could we watch? Where could I watch it?
YouTube and YouTube.
Like who's just put it in? Okay, I didn't know if you had a specific channel you watched.
Melanie Little will probably cover it.
Yeah, all of
Yeah.
them, like
Will probably cover it.
Emily D. Baker, lawyer,
Yeah.
you know, recovery out. Like
Yeah.
it's on. It's somewhere. It's on there. I watched it.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
even know when I watched. I was like, "Go, Alan Jackson!" Even the judge was impressed by Alan Jackson. He was so good.
So what did they decide?
They didn't decide yet,
Okay.
so it was one of those things where they don't decide right there on the bench. Like they'll come with a decision.
Yeah.
And I heard them arguing, trying to get the defamation case thrown out against Karen and Turtle Boy, and they all argued. And then the judge is going to come back in like a couple weeks with a decision. I don't know why he needs
Guys, I think
weeks, but
Turtle Boy's going to do some time.
That's right,
might.
Kitty.
I really do.
my.
I really think that he's going to do some time.
And that judge, that new judge, he does not like Karen Reed's team. He
No,
is
he
clearly
doesn't.
just as biased against Karen Reed's team as Auntie Bev was.
He is. He is.
Yep. He every time he gets an opportunity to pass like a nasty comment
Yep.
to her attorneys, he does. He did it in the motion hearing the other day. I forget what he said. I think he called him arrogant and what was the other word? Arrogant and entitled.
It's Alan Jackson.
Well, it wasn't Alan Jackson. It was the other guy, the civil attorney that has the accent. I
Okay.
forget his name.
Well, I feel like he just had. I was giving him the benefit of the doubt, but then as like these depositions and everything kept going on, and when he wasn't really nailing Colin Albert to being deposed, I was like, okay, I don't know how I feel about him.
Like, why are they leaving it up to the Alberts attorneys to try to call the military and get Colin Albert? Like, he should have tasked Karen Reed's attorneys with trying to get him because they're the ones that sent the subpoena because they would work harder to get. What are you barking at? They would work harder to get to get him than his own attorney's going to do because his own attorney doesn't want him to pose. He's like, oh, we just can't get in touch with anybody at the military. And the one guy we spoke to said, it ain't happening.
That's crazy.
It's a 3-ring circus for
Mhm.
sure.
I know it really is. It's crazy. But
I'm going to go ahead and try to.
you sound so tired too, Nicole. Aw.
Megan seen me today and she said, oh my God, you look terrible. She said, your face looks sunken. You look gray. I said, girl, I've been going through it.
Yeah.
So I'm supposed to get a spray tan tomorrow I cannot. My nephew's wedding is black tie. So obviously you got to wear black. And I look like I'm so white and so pale and these huge dark circles. So I'm hoping that a spray tan helps.
Yeah.
But I'm tired. I'm exhausted.
Oh.
I'm going to listen.
Get some rest. Yeah, I'm not going to be on much longer because it's 10:30 and
Yeah.
I
Same.
know Christy's tired. I'm just trying to catch up from the weekend too. I'm exhausted.
I'm glad you guys had a nice time.
Yes, I know. It was great. Well, thank you. And I'll check on you tomorrow. Would you be
okay.
will you running out like tomorrow? You'll be out tomorrow, right?
Well, my spray tan's at 4:30, but if this headache continues like it is, and it's a full blown migraine that I think that she'll treat in the clinic, then I'll
Right.
but I am going to call the nurse practitioner. Like, I'm going to call her cell phone and ask her if she can come into the spa and give me one. I mean, I know her, but I was trying to, like, I hate to do that to people that I know. Like, I know you. Would you come in extra? Could you squeeze me in? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think I might call her tomorrow and see if she can give me one of those IV fluids, like with all the vitamins, just so that I don't get run down. Or, I
Right.
mean, you really can't give me a migraine cocktail. I mean, it might help me tomorrow, but I'm just trying to like make it through the weekend. Honestly,
Yeah.
I have the Nurtec, I have the Zofran, and I am taking steroids, so I just want to make it through the weekend. So if she can give me like an of an IV to like hydrate me and have all those vitamins and stuff, then
Yeah.
so we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. I'll feel better. I'll be okay.
All right. We'll feel better.
Okay, I'll talk to you guys later.
All right. I'll talk to you, Nicole.
Bye, guys.
Good night.
Feel better, Nicole. Feel better. Good night.
Good night.
I'm gonna drop down too so I can get to bed.
Yeah.
I was
you
late.
work tomorrow, right?
I hit
Yeah.
the news too many times yesterday morning or this
Aw.
morning.
Yeah. You worked
I mean, I was
today,
on
didn't you?
time. What was it?
You worked today too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was on. I mean, I got there on time. It was just, I should have gotten there a little earlier.
I know. Christy took off yesterday. It was like, oh my God, we just need to catch up with this weekend. Like she took another day, she took another day off. It was crazy.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you guys are home safe.
We're home.
I very much well enjoyed the story. It was hilarious. I'm so sorry that you guys had to physically go through all that.
That was, we were like, nothing else could happen. Trust me, nothing. No. Don't say that. Oh.
Well, I'm
Right.
glad you had a good time.
Yeah, it was
took
beautiful.
Pictures, yeah.
As soon as I get the pictures, I'll show you. I can't wait till the photographer comes back with them, and I'm excited.
Yeah. All right. Well, I will talk to
All
you guys tomorrow.
All
Good
right,
night,
I'll
Dave.
talk
Good
to
night,
get some
everybody.
sleep. Good
All right, you
night.
too.
All right.
Good night,
Yeah, I
Ray.
will.
Good night.
Good night. And I'm sure you're tired too.
I think I caught up on my sleep, I guess.
Yep. Oh, that's okay, Dash Mom. I'll probably download this live and save it for the craziness we told, because I couldn't tell that story if I tried. Christy had to tell it. So I'll download it. But it's good to see you, Dash Mom. All right, Chris. I'll talk to you.
All right, good night.
Tomorrow. Good night. Thanks. Love you. Oh, she dropped. Oh, Dashmondo, I'll download it and then let me see. I'm trying to like fix my boxes. Why is it giving me so much trouble? Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that. But it was oh yeah, you missed it took this long to tell the whole story. The Chronicle. Oh my God, right? Oh my God, I love that, Lisa, to title that. I'll title it that. It was a mess. It was a mess. Oh my God. But it was a funny mess. It was like, oh my gosh, we didn't even want to say if anything else could happen because it was happening. When we couldn't get out of the parking lot, we were like, we looked at each other like, no, it can't happen. That was like ridiculous. But so we're just catching up on sleep and just getting everything together. And then the baby will be here soon. Thanks, Chris, for getting that. And the baby will be here in a month. Wait, what's today? Yeah, a month. Yeah, so as long as everything's fine. But, which it will be. It will be. But what an ordeal we had. Hey, Lauren, we're all just starting to sign off now. We're trying to catch up on sleep and get things together. Planes, trains. It was a mess up until even today. But hey, what are you gonna do? If we don't laugh, we will cry. What a mess. Poor Christy. Kayla, is anyone gonna be live tonight? Is Toby going live or? Yeah, they already took him. He's gone, Dash Mom. He's gone already. Christy got him. And big ass Jeep. Planes, trains, and a big ass Jeep. No one's live tonight. I know, Kayla. It's like nobody was live. Was anybody live at all today? I didn't see anybody. I spoke to Jax, but via Messenger. Thanks for sharing with us. Oh, Kitty, it was crazy. I can't believe you knew where we were, though. That was funny. I love that. We should have called. We should have reached out to you and said, help. Do you know anybody with a room? Oh, gosh. But, well, it is 10:30. I am going to call it a night because I want to just catch up. I've been through there a couple of times. I know. Christy yelling at the guy. Oh my God, cheer mom. The way she looked at him, the guy was petrified. Planes, trains, a Jeep. Wait, what'd she say? Planes, trains, a Jeep, and Marges. Oh my God. Chris. Oh, what a mess. The way Christy turned around and looked at that guy and he shut up. He didn't say a word. I'm like, oh my God, she did not. He probably marched off the plane. He did. I know, kid. Oh my God, Kitty. She just turned around and like was. I never saw my daughter get like that with a stranger. I was like, she's gonna pop this guy. But hey, he shut up. He shut up. But all right, everyone. I am gonna call it a night. Thank you so much for joining. I couldn't believe at one point we had 60 people listening to the story. I will download this live, trust me. It's one for the books, and it's too long of a story to tell over and over, so we could just put it on repeat. Lauren, good night. All right, everyone. I will talk to you tomorrow. Thank you, Cheer Mom. I love you too. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I will talk to everyone tomorrow. Kayla, I'll look for you guys tomorrow morning, I guess. Somewhere, but I haven't been on that. I haven't been live anyway, on any lives because I've been traveling, trying to just get home to my dog and my husband. It's all I wanted was my dog and Vince, of course. But all right, everyone, have a great night. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the taps, the shares, the likes. Thank you to my mods for all you do for me. I couldn't do this without you.